get on here first. Hey, Miss TR. Hello, Blake. What are y'all up to? Hello, hello. What's going on? What ratchet TV? What, what, what ratchet TV show? You talking about Sean Bradley's show? What the ratchet TV show? I don't know. If you talking about, I don't know. What you talking about? Which show? Sean Bradley's show? Yeah, I'm into watch that. Somebody told me to go and watch that. I just thought about it. Miss TR, what you been up to? Okay, I got my little. I don't know if you can see. No, some show much watch. I don't know what you watch. It's above you. Uh, uh the um uh, the link is right above you. I I just put it up. Let's see. I'll put it up again. Oh, okay, you got it.
Hey, DCOP. Not doing too well today. We had a very bad incident that happened
Hmm.
in my. I said I'm not doing too well today. Yesterday we had a very bad incident by my complex at the end of my yard. A girl that was 8 months pregnant was shot by her boyfriend, and she died. They were able to save the
Really?
baby, but she died. Yes, my heart is grieving.
Ooh.
She's neighbor, really bad. First time I heard real gunshots, I was laying where I normally lay in my living room. And I was just on YouTube. My granddaughter Destiny was on the couch on her phone. All of a sudden, we heard pow, 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 pow. I jumped up, and my daughter was upstairs, and she hollered, "Gunshots!" And uh, and I was like, "Oh my God!" And then we heard someone screaming and crying, "Help me! Help me!" So I got up, looked out the window, and it was pouring raining yesterday. All I saw was an umbrella and someone on the ground. So my daughter shouted out, call 911, and she come running downstairs, but she ran downstairs in her pajamas. Then she realized that she had her pajamas on. She ran back upstairs, put her pants on, threw some type of shirt that didn't even have sleeves on, ran outside with her barefoot with her gun. Oh my God, it was horrible. Decop, it was horrible. Everybody come running out. Everyone
Right.
come running out. We heard the screaming. And my daughter, they were getting her coat off. They were trying to see where she had the gun wounds at. She had one in her side. My daughter said and she had two in her back, and they were trying to put pressure on it until the ambulance come. It seemed like the ambulance took forever. I don't know. I don't know if they just took forever or because it was a commotion, it seemed like it took forever. And then I had to run up to the cops
Mm-hmm.
and tell them, look, there's an off duty officer there with a gun. That's my daughter. Please don't shoot her. And I told them what she had on. So they got to her. The woman died in the ambulance. The woman died in the ambulance. They were able to get her to the hospital to save the baby. But while she was on the ground, she said who did it. It was her boyfriend. She had just come back from the clinic. She still had the hospital clinic band on her arm. She had just come back from the clinic. She stopped off at Dunkin' Donuts and came on home. I mean, you could see everything right out my window. And I'm so glad I wasn't outside because I told Destiny, I said, Destiny, I want to go to Dollar Tree. Just wait a few minutes. If we had went out, that means we would have saw what had happened, and he probably would have shot us too. That gunshot was horrific. Oh my God. It was like me standing right next to it. And it was like, if you never heard a
Yeah.
gunshot before, you know it when you hear it. It was horrible, but she
Yep.
lost her life.
Yep.
34 years old. 34 years old. She was in a domestic violence relationship. And I guess he must have been following her. And but one thing that the
Promise.
yeah, the complex has cameras, and they got him doing the murder. They got him doing it. It was horrible.
Mm-hmm. And
Our whole
and
community,
once
our
she
whole
said who did it.
community. She did say she did it, and everybody was a witness that heard it. I say it. hmm Plus, the complex has it on
Yeah.
video. But it's heart wrenching. I mean, it's
Yeah.
heart wrenching. That woman lost her life. I'm glad I didn't go out. I'm glad because I was like, come on, let's me. And she taking her own time. And that I believe that's what saved our lives. Because
Mm-hmm.
if we would have went out there, we would have witnessed him shooting her, and that means he would have shot us too. It was horrible. hmm
Really?
And I'm glad it wasn't. I'm glad my daughter she went out not knowing what she was going into. She just didn't know if it was a gang. She heard this person screaming, and she went out to help. She went into gear right away, but my heart was like
Mhm.
pounding because I was scared that she was going to get shot too. Oh my God, it was just a horrible experience. So I can't imagine with
I can
you being a
imagine.
cop that the things that you have saw because that devastated me. It's devastated me. So I
Yeah.
can imagine what you guys see. Oh my God. And they did the write
Yeah.
up in it. It was on Channel 7 News, Eyewitness News. Um, it's all over Facebook. They can't find him. They didn't even mention his name, but they can't find him.
Oh, he done
But
got
the,
away.
but the street mentioned his name. So you know the street is going to get a hold of him. hmm
Yeah, they'll find him. Or the
Yeah, they're going to
cops
find
find
him.
him. They'll find him.
You better hope. Yeah, they'll find him before the cops do. Yeah, 34 years old.
Mhm.
He had
That's
one
sad.
daughter, and her little daughter was with her. hmm He shot her. My daughter said he meant to kill her. He shot her in the side and in her back,
Hmm.
twice in the back and one in the
Yeah,
side. He meant to kill her and that baby.
that's sad.
It is sad. It is sad. I was like, oh my God.
Hmm.
And to hear the screams of the mother when she come out, because somebody ran and got her. She came out and she was screaming, screaming, and they were trying to keep her awake, and she kept going off. And people were saying, "Well, who did it? Who did it?" And I was like, "Stop yelling at her. Let them talk to her. Just stop yelling at her." And my daughter asked her, "Honey, who did this to you?" And she said it, and everybody heard it. Uh huh. And they said, "Go get her phone. Go get her phone,"
Yep.
because it had his contact information and stuff like that in her phone. It was horrible. It was horrible.
Yeah.
They,
Yep.
how they yellow tape everything, but it was raining. I don't know what evidence they could get. It was raining so doggone hard. I'm sure what is it? The bullet caps probably had no DNA on it. It was pouring rain. My daughter was
Yeah.
out there with nothing on her feet, trying to do what she can with this woman. And two other neighbors were helping. They had to cut the coat off of her to see where the blood was coming from. And then, and they were trying to stop the bleeding. She passed. She passed. Her
Yeah.
baby did. It was a little boy. But I'm telling you, it's such a heaviness over in this complex. And then eyewitness news was all up in my face. And I was like, look, I don't know much. And they said, well, did you hear the gunshots? I said, yes, I heard 3 gunshots. I said, this doesn't happen around
Hmm.
here. So this is shocking. Our neighbors, we pretty
Yeah.
much stay to ourselves, but we're there for one another. Things don't happen here. This is really a shame. And I asked the woman, I said, did she perish? She said, yes. I said, oh my God. And I said, did the baby perish? She said, they didn't know. I said, this is so sad. This is so sad. And then I just walked off. But everybody is like, everybody's upset. But I can tell you one thing, everybody came out. I still didn't hide him from the gunshots. Everybody came out their door. Everyone, they come running. They heard the screaming and they come running. Young and old, you hear me? Old ladies came out. Boy, they were coming out, boy. They just knew they heard it. Someone screaming and they came out
Yeah.
to help. And I was like, I'm so glad he wasn't around because or me and my granddaughter, we would have got killed. We would have witnessed it. My vehicle is 5 cars away from where she got shot at. 5 cars. We would have seen it. I'm like, oh my
Yeah.
God. And usually people are outside, but because it was raining so hard, nobody was out. This crime stuff and this domestic violence is like, it's over the top, man. It's over the top. He meant to kill her
Yeah.
and that. Apparently,
Mm-hmm.
he didn't have control over her, or she didn't want him no more, or something. He killed her and that baby,
Mm-hmm.
and he meant to do it.
He
Three
must have
shots.
been.
hmm And they were at close
Yeah.
range too.
Probably up
They were
close.
very close range.
Yeah, that's what
hmm
I think. Up close.
He did up
That's
close.
not.
There was no way of missing. It was up close. When I say up close, I mean like like
Mm-mm.
6 feet distance type thing. My daughter said you could see the bullet holes right in her body.
Yeah.
hmm And she
Wow.
kept saying, I'm gonna, she told her mother, Mom, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. She said, no, you're not. Just stay awake. Just stay awake. My daughter just said, honey, who did this to you? And I was getting the people
Mm.
backed up because they kept yelling at her, who did it? I said, look, she's hurt. She's confused. Let them talk to her. Let them talk to her. Get back. Just give them some space. And she said it 3 times, his name. He did this to me. Dunkin' Donuts was all over her because she just come back from the clinic and went to Dunkin' Donuts. She still had the Dunkin' Donuts in her hand when he shot her. hmm
Yeah.
But one thing, not only did
That's
she say it, but
yeah.
the people here have it on video. The cameras caught it. I hope they get him. He even count the
That's
numbers of
good.
his days.
I do too.
Honestly, I hope the
Messed up.
street gets him. I hope the street gets him. I really do. I hope the street
Mm-hmm.
gets him. Because
Yep.
the police get him, they're going to
He
spare his life.
deserved it.
Yeah, he needs the street to get him.
Yeah. And then
hmm
turn him over to the police.
Yeah, let the
Then
street
turn him
tear
over
his
to the
butt up.
police.
Yeah, let the street tear him up and then
Mm-hmm.
drop him off. Not call the police, just drive up and kick
Mm-hmm.
him in the car, drop him off. That's, that's what my
Yeah.
community is going
Yeah.
through right now. Oh, it's just horrible, horrible. And then I was on Destiny. See, that's why I don't like
Yeah.
you sitting in the car late at night with you and your friends. I don't care if you are just talking. A lot of things happen to people sitting in the cars at night. He did this in broad daylight. This happened like 1 o'clock yesterday afternoon. 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Wow. He's
It wasn't
bold.
this wasn't no nighttime crap. He killed her 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Didn't that gun sound like a damn bazooka
Bold.
going
He's bold.
off, man? He must have had one of those, you know, cowboy guns or something. That thing was like pow, pow, pow. I was like, oh, it sounded like a bazooka going on.
Prob-
It didn't sound like,
Probably because he
like
was so close.
firecrackers. Uh-huh. Yeah, yeah. My cats were all scared, eyes all big. You know how when animals
But
get eyes get all big and their tail was all
they
spinning
was.
around? They scared the heck out of them. They were flying, boy. Their tails were
Yeah.
all bushed out like somebody took some tased them. They went to go, and when we came in the house, it was like, where are they? I don't know where they are. And Destiny said, boy, the look on their face, they knew something bad happened. It scared the heck out of them. That's how close it was to us.
Mhm. They-
That's
yeah,
how
the
close.
gunshot noise.
Hmm. It's like, man, I
Mhm.
heard gunshots from far off, but I never heard one like if it was right next to me, man. That thing I jumped. It was like no denying. You knew what that was. See, I'm used to hearing them little tick tick, pow pow, like when it's far away or when you have where it sounds like firecrackers. This doesn't sound like no damn firecrackers. This sounds like some wild wild west bullshit, man. It was it was like
Yeah.
whoa. I didn't even think to lay down on the ground, on the floor. I thought was like, oh my God, with my busted up back and everything. I'm gonna tell you one thing. I did move fast. I moved fast. If you would you would have known that I had back issues. My granddaughter said, Nina, you move
Ew.
fast, boy. You move fast. I said, honey, please. Yeah, love babe. I feel so sorry for the
Yeah,
mom.
you can move fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, you move fast.
Boy, I moved
Bullets
so
don't have no
fast.
name
Boy. Them old ladies outside, they were outside with their
on
umbrellas. They got out there so fast they had slippers on. I could tell you one thing, the community pulled together and everybody had their phones, not filming, they were dialing 911. Everybody as they were running, they were dialing
it.
911. So guess who I saw in
Mhm.
someone else's chat?
Mm,
I can't remember whose chat it was.
hmm.
It could have been
Who?
Rita's chat. Fifi. Fifi, was it Fifi out
Oh, okay, yeah.
Orlando? Yeah, I was like, wow.
Mhm.
She's still keeping up with the Joneses
Oh,
on YouTube. Yeah, I was happy to see her. I didn't
mhm.
say I didn't say anything because I was in the bushes. When I get into those chats, I basically listen. I don't make no comments. I just, I'm on the porch on my rocking chair just watching. As the cars go by and stuff.
Mhm.
I don't say hi to anyone. You know,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
Rita's was talking about how they did what they did. I think she really needs to stop telling people her business. Just let it go. And if she's got to deal with the authorities about it, just do it. Just let it go. But I was so happy. I was in tears.
Mm.
Hi, Diamond for death. I was in tears of happiness when I seen that her daughter
God.
was found. Come to find out that her daughter was never lost. She told her grandmother where she
Yeah.
was going. The reason why she wasn't at work, she took a couple of days off. The job knew that she took a couple
Mhm.
of days off from her job. And
They
I can understand
have
Rita being upset with the ransom because I was like, she wasn't. Who did the ransom? Who tried to get 7 grand from her? Who?
thank you, Davin. Thank you.
Who's in there?
I don't think they found out yet. I don't think they found out yet who did the ransom.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
probably investigated.
Yeah, because that's oh, excuse me. That's FBI stuff. Once the ransom went up,
I
you can
see.
forget it. It's like,
Yeah,
oh my
FBI take care
God.
of that. That's federal.
Yeah, once the ransom goes up,
I seen
they, hmm,
that's federal. Yeah, yeah, I take that. I seen Rita. I think that was yesterday or day before yesterday, and for some reason, I guess it was the wig that she had on. Her makeup looked so good, and she looked really pretty. I just
she
looked at
did, she
her
did,
and I
she
thought,
did, she
oh,
did.
she's a pretty woman.
She did have a yeah. The past couple of
She
days, she
was.
had the one with the part in the middle. Then she had like the short, like 1950s like wig on, and then after that, she had a long wig on. I So she really looks good. She doesn't look like
Yeah,
she's on drugs. She looks
yeah.
like or anything. She was in a car with her
She,
husband. Hmm.
yeah, I seen that she was in, and looked really really good. Her skin
Her
don't look
skin.
bad. I
Hmm.
mean, she was
Mm-mm.
just smooth and I mean,
Yeah,
just beautiful. And I thought, wow,
she was.
she's a
Yeah, she chain
good is
smoked a
she?
lot.
And
She
her
was
daughter is
chain smoking
too.
a lot, but I don't think she's on them drugs anymore. You know,
Yeah, she
I don't think
don't.
she's doing
She
yeah,
looked really
yeah.
good. Really.
I think her skin and everything, she looked like she cleaned up.
Yeah. Hmm. And it was
Really.
she was inside the vehicle, and I guess it was at a certain time the light hit her, and she wasn't saying anything, and she was just sitting there, and there was the she looked so beautiful. I was like, my goodness. I guess I had never, because I really don't watch Rita's her video, and then
Hmm.
normally she be doing her roasting and stuff, but for her to just sit there and something just, I mean, I guess BB just came out, and I was like, she's really a
Yeah,
beautiful woman,
and her skin is so nice.
and her daughter is too beautiful too.
Her daughter favors her. She's just a lighter complexion, but her daughter favors
Hmm.
her.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Hmm.
So, but no,
Yeah.
that household needs
That.
that household needs counseling.
Yeah.
That house
Yeah. They do.
needs
I
healing.
think.
They need counseling. Her daughter and
I
her
think.
mother can do whatever, but her daughter and her
Yeah.
excuse me, they need
Hmm.
counseling.
They
They need
really do.
counseling to fix it. To fix what needs to be done, the only thing they could do is counseling and let the truth, whatever it is that caused them to be apart like that,
Hmm.
the truth to come out and
Hmm.
and the mending. The fear in
Yeah.
Rita's
'Cause
age,
without.
man, it had me having an anxiety attack, man. I got like over about 1,500 people on
Hmm.
Facebook, and I lit up my Facebook. I lit up my Facebook page to let people know, and people started responding right away. So, the media, they end up solving the issues before the police did, which is really good because I think if the police solved the issues,
Yeah.
they all would have got in trouble. Her mother, because her daughter was like, why? And the reason why her daughter got upset because the police and everything get involved, because she told her grandmother what she was doing. So why would you get the police involved? I'm not missing. I'm not
Hmm.
kidnapped. That's why she was acting like that. And Rita was confused, like, what are you talking about? I talked
Hmm.
to whatever I think was the grandmother on Thursday, and I talked to her
Hey,
on
quiet
Friday.
storm.
Hey, Quiet Storm. So,
Mm.
so,
Quiet storm. Yeah. Yeah. That was. Yeah. That was. That was crazy. Cause I was thinking about what those damn sex traffic folks.
right, that's what I was thinking.
Hey,
Believe
hold
me,
on.
with all the chaos
Yeah.
that, the YouTubes be getting and roasting and being nasty, everybody put that aside and went right into gear to
Yeah.
look for that girl. It's like, yeah, we down
Hmm.
with we
Yeah.
BS, but this is above this BS. We gotta get this girl back to her mom. And her daughter got upset
Hmm.
because she felt there was no reason. She said, FBI, police, why would you do that? Why would you? You doing too much. And she was like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
She told, yeah, she said she talked to her grandmother twice, and the boyfriend was like,
Yeah, that
"What?"
was that was crazy.
I'm pretty sure he was like, "I don't
Mhm.
know. I don't be getting in trouble. I ain't do nothing." And then she got mad. She got
Yeah,
mad
no, he
because
don't.
her grandmother did what she did.
Hey, NYW,
Hey, NYW, how are you?
NYW.
You know what? I went out
Nice.
NYW. I went out the other day to look at my strawberry plants. You know, the strawberries grow. They get real big and white, but they never turn red. And when I come back out, they're gone. So I think the animals have ate it. So next year I'm gonna start it real early. I'm gonna start it real early. But yeah,
They probably
I'm
said,
just glad.
"Hey, some good strawberries."
Yeah, they big. I mean, they became like about as big as a nickel, and they were white. And then when I come out the next day, the whole pluck is off. I said, these animals are eating. I still have my peppers. I got purple peppers, guys. Purple. Yeah. I was like, "Look,
Yeah.
even in the cold. Yeah, even in the cold." So I think maybe the end of this next week, I'll be able to pick all the rest of them off. And that'll probably be it because right now it's 35 degrees outside. So pretty soon, the plant is going to be dying off.
Yeah.
And and tomorrow night, guys, the time goes back tomorrow night.
Oh, it goes back.
Tomorrow
I
night.
wouldn't have been
Yeah.
known.
Yep, tomorrow night.
See if I remember. Goes it
Yeah,
goes back.
you'll know. You know why?
Oh
Because
my.
your cell phone will keep up, and you'll look at your cell phone, and then the house is not going to match. So you're going to know then it's time to, flip it back. Right over here by me, it's starting to get dark early. Shoot, by quarter after 5:30, it started getting dark. It,
Mm-hmm.
it,
What you
it
say?
sure getting dark.
Him, I never told she loved to sleep. Yeah, you do.
Yeah, you do gain that extra hour, right?
Oh, oh,
You
oh.
know, got me yawning.
I didn't get out my sleep. I didn't get out my sleep. I had to go and I don't know if y'all can see this. And this week they give you some where's the dog? I don't know if y'all can see that. They give you a thing of chapstick. Can y'all
And
see that?
what?
What it says?
No, what does it say? Oh, that's
It's
breast
on
cancer. Some kind of ribbon.
screen.
It's a ribbon. I can see that.
That's
Is it a
a
purple ribbon?
lip tap.
And
No,
what
it
ribbon
says
is it?
hope, breast
Hope.
cancer,
Okay.
breast cancer.
Breast cancer.
I
Yeah,
had to
I
go.
called.
Yeah, I had to go get my. I had to go
I
get my
called in.
mammogram. Ooh.
Okay.
Hmm.
I called in for my appointment for my mammogram, and guess what? They can't see me until the 16th of
Hmm.
November. Yeah, I was hoping. I'm
Well,
gonna
it's
just trying to
better.
see if they have any earlier. I need to get it done as soon as possible. I'm having a lot of pain in my breasts again, so I got to be checked.
Oh well, yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Won't you
hurting.
tell? Because I'm wondering why they always ask, "Are you having any pain in your breast?" I was like, "No," because this is my second. Let me see. I'm supposed to have one in June or something like that, and I forgot. And it was during that COVID shutdown, so then they scheduled this one for this time, and I almost missed out on this one because I stayed up really late.
Well,
But I
I was
went
supposed to
ahead
have
and plus I
mine.
don't like.
I was supposed to have
Hmm.
mine back in March, but in March I had COVID, and then I didn't get clear until the end of April. And then I forgot, and then that pain started coming, and then I was like, "Oh shoot, I better make my appointment." So by the time I got my doctor from the clinic, They wouldn't allow me to come and pick up the prescription. I had to wait for them to mail it to me. They mailed it to me, then I kept forgetting to make the appointment. But yesterday I sat on my phone a couple of days ago, Monday, make your appointment. And I kept forgetting even then, so I made it yesterday. And they told
No,
me
love,
the
like
next,
I have not voted yet.
I voted.
Mm,
You
they
can
tell
go
you
in
what?
person now. You can go
Mm,
in person now. Ask.
huh?
I think you can go in
Yeah,
person now.
yeah, I can.
Or you can fill out the ballot
Yeah,
and bring it to them in person. Girl,
uh,
you better go
I can
vote.
take it to. I can take it there. I'm lying, boy. Move. You ain't lying. Just let me. You can get out of here. Um, yeah,
DCOP. Certain
I don't
places
have the.
on
Remember, I don't have the ballot. I don't have the
DCOP.
ballot.
Okay,
I
well,
just,
you know what? In some places
huh?
they're not. In some places, some states, they're not accepting it. It was all over the news that they said that if you didn't do it by 12 o'clock last night, then it will end up getting late and won't be counted. I mean, there's a lot of fraud. They're giving a lot of problems. It's almost like the 60s all over again trying to vote. So if you could
Well, I
find
have
out
to.
and vote in
I have to
person,
go like, tomorrow. I can go tomorrow. Can I? Yeah, yeah. I should be able to go tomorrow. I just couldn't go down the street and go up. Yeah, it's down. I couldn't go because I couldn't stand on my ankle
well, I know
in
in
the
our
long
town
lines.
they have one of the
And then
what they call it where the nuns stay at. I can't think of it. Where the nuns stay
uh,
at.
come
Yeah, the
what is it? Come
I a
what is it?
commissary. You don't know.
Come
Sanctuary commissary. I don't know,
something like that.
but
Yeah.
yeah, something like that. They for those that are handicapped that can't stand online, so they're allowing them to vote.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, a lot of states aren't accepting the
Mm,
ballots anymore. It's so much crap.
some
It's
bit.
so much
Yeah.
crap that Trump caused. He had the guy take all the
Mm-hmm.
mailing blue boxes down, and the only way that you could get something in mail, you have to literally go in the post office and drop it off. And if you work, you can't drop it off because the post offices are closing at 4:30. The common person gets off of work at 5:30. They don't even have a late
Yeah.
night.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to take me a little stool or something because I there's no way I can stand in those lines. They showed them
You know,
lines. I was like, and it was and it was cold like that. I'm sorry, I just don't do the cold.
yeah,
I
they
don't do
do
no
that to
cold.
get hurt people. You know those little chairs that they come in and you can put on your shoulder? Those little picnic chairs that you can sit in, like
Yeah,
stadium
yeah,
chairs. If you got
yeah,
one of those, or
yeah.
even a chair from the backyard that you could
I
fold
can
up
do it.
and take it and inch it with you for you to sit down. Put it in your car and
Yeah,
any
yeah.
folding chair and bring it with you.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah,
so
I'm gonna have to do that. I'll go
'cause
to
it's no way I
tomorrow
could
because there's
stand.
one of
With my back, there's no way that I could stand online. Ain't no way. Ain't
me.
no way.
That
You
side I
know,
could be kicking my butt.
I have a hard time standing at the
And
sink washing dishes.
and NYW got lucky. She missed the lines. Asked Bobby for her folding chair.
Hmm.
You think she let me borrow it? I went to the polling office. I don't trust the mail. That's another reason why I didn't bother about that doggone mailing thing, was because when they was talking about they was taking the things, taking
Ma-
the mailboxes, or whatever. I was
and
like,
they were putting fake, yeah,
no,
and then they were putting fake boxes
fake.
up. And my daughter doesn't trust it either. She's gonna wait online. She said, "Ma, I'll wait online." And
Mm-mm. I was like,
we got a folding chair, so bring out one of the folding chairs in the yard, wipe it down. It's lightweight. Sit and just inch up the chair each time, inch up the chair. You know, well, her being what do you call it, essential
I wish
worker.
I
I'm
could.
surprised with essential worker. Are they allowing
Essential.
essential workers to go to be on a shorter line? Because you could consider yourself essential worker, although you're retired.
I
I'm
don't
sure
know.
you
I
still have
thought
your
they just
ID,
had one
right?
line. Hmm.
Mm.
I thought they just had one line. I seen that line. That line was so long. I don't have patience like that, especially if it's cold and the way my ankle was hurt. I was like, I wish I get lucky and see a line that don't have a 10 people in ahead of me.
So what's the weather like where you
Maybe
at?
I'll
Do
be
you have
lucky.
you have a lot of rain because of the hurricane that came through, right? Uh-oh,
We
you froze.
did, but like today, I think me no, uh, uh-uh. I'm not frozen. I don't think.
How
Um,
about purple?
Today I think
Purple
it was like 66.
in the 60s?
Hmm?
What's the
What's that?
weather? 60s?
Yeah,
What's
I
the
think
how
it was
was the
60.
weather? Oh, that's
Yeah,
good. We're like
yeah, I think
35
it
and
was 60.
below. Have anybody heard from Purple?
Oh no, man.
Because Louisiana got hit bad
Mm-mm.
yesterday. Yesterday they got hit real
Oh
bad.
really?
Yes, yeah,
Love
real
like you
bad.
heard from Purple. Let's say if the volunteer volunteers deem someone as physical to wait, they would ask.
No,
Mm.
quiet storm. I voted by mail, but I know I couldn't stand because I can't stand real long to wash dishes at my sink. I have to take breaks because of my back. But if I had to, I would use a chair. I will have a little folding chair and inch it up. There's no way I would be able to stand on the line like that. No way.
I,
You were in your
I
chat
probably
ready to
would
sleep.
start crying. I'm and then they wonder why is she crying?
Like,
All that pain in my back,
girl, I
that
can't
doggone
stand.
pain.
I need a wall. Oh no, shoot. Sometimes even when I sleep too long, that I have nerve damage and my cheek of my butt will go to
Hmm.
sleep. Mm-mm. I can't do it. Quiet storm, I will go. Oh, you will go.
Yeah, she messing with me.
Oh, okay.
I be standing up there crying. If you have a cane, take it. Yeah, yeah. I got my cane. I guess I can imagine that line because
My mother brought me
everybody
because of my
probably
back.
doing the same thing I'm doing.
When my mother was alive and she knew I
Your
had
mother.
back issues, she bought me a cane that had a built-in seat on it. And I was too vain to use it. Honey, I'll use it now. Back when she a couple years back, she said, I bought you a cane like mine that you could use to sit. I told her, oh, thank you. And she was like, how come you're not using the cane? I said, "Ma, I will. But I didn't want to tell her I was too vain to use the cane with the seat. Now I don't give a damn. My back be hurt me so doggone bad. I be being almost in tears. Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be
That
like,
ain't
oh my
joke
gosh,
in your
oh my
back.
god, man. All I've been taking is BC and Tums. Tums for my stomach and BC for the pain. I'm telling you, I'd be like, oh God, my stomach. hurts because of the BC, and now my
Mhm.
back hurts. Oh, yeah, but back pain ain't no joke, man. It be messing
Then
with your
my
legs and everything, your ankle, your toes.
then my ankle swell up. And my
Mm-hmm.
ankle swell up.
What did they say? Did they do an MRI on it yet? No.
Not yet. November. November the 5th.
Oh, okay.
Can't
Because
believe I had I
yeah,
can't believe I had to wait.
I didn't
That's
go to
crazy.
motor vehicle because I was no way when they opened up the lines were around the corner. No way. So what I did was go online because I had my little renewal card with me. I went online, punched
Mhm.
in that little card, paid for it online, and they used the picture that I had used, 4 years ago. I guess they figure,
Yes.
when you get old, you
Mm.
ain't gonna change but so much. And
Yeah.
I for my handicap platelet thing, the little
Placard.
blue thing that go placard,
Mhm.
yeah, platelet that goes in the window.
Mhm.
I just got that back a couple of days
Yeah.
ago. I was like, there's no way I'm waiting online. What I did was mail in the old one. I mailed in the old, the little registration that they give you, and
Yeah.
it's free. You don't have to pay for those that that handicap thing that goes in the window is free. And then you could bring it with you and use it in any car. It
Mhm.
doesn't matter. And I use
Yeah.
that.
I got two of
Mhm.
them.
Yeah. And
Okay.
you have to
You say
renew
you
it
got to take a wellness test?
every 3 years.
Huh?
Did you see Kwani's
Oh yeah.
panel?
Yeah. Yeah. I seen a panel. Yeah. It was all right until she kicked that lady off. Corny is a little too for me. Oh, oh, me. Oh no, they was trying to make me take another the C word test. No. I said, do you want to take another one? I said, no, I do not, because I was coughing when I went to when I went there for them to check my ankle out, and
You tell
instead of
them, tell
them
them, tell them that the
looking at
spit
my
went down the wrong
mm,
pipe. That's all. The spit went down the wrong pipe. That's all.
just when they signed me, I guess they was worried about me coughing, and they had something on that cold greenness they put on my file. That woman, the doctor came in there. First thing she started talking about is my cough. I said, yeah, I mean, it's a dry cough. And I'm thinking, she said, well, they have on here some cold green about your cough. I said, what? And she was like, well, have you taken a sleep test? I said, yes. And I said, last, I don't know if it was last month. I can't even remember. So I just said last month. She said, well, you want to take another? I said, no. I said it just like that. No. She said, well, okay. Okay, then. Okay, nothing. So oh, it was funny because I probably didn't realize that I was like, no. It was a black lady too. She probably said, oh, that was that was nasty. I just asked you. Yeah, you let somebody stick something up your nose or down your nose or wherever they stick. Only one change. Oh, when Spilling Boy came onto that platform, and ripped that lady a new behind. Poor lady. Oh, I forgot her name. N.Y. Carter. I mean, he ripped her a new butt. I mean, I was like, ooh. The please, lady, don't say nothing out of order, cause James gonna get you together, and he got it together. And after that, she was his friend. And see, oh my God. Yeah, I watched. I feel sorry for the poor lady. She said, I wanted to talk to James. I said, oh. Launched and picked on her. He told her off. Yeah, yeah, he let her have it at the beginning, but I think, then I think he understood that. I think she liked him, but I guess she didn't know how to just talk to him or whatever. And I didn't see the part where Kwani kicked the lady off her panel, but in Sir King's panel, that's what they said, that she was kicked off of Kwani's panel because she tried to do some kind of what was it? Where you like a person say, um, what was it? Everybody that think this, put a one in the chat. If you think this, put a two in the chat. Did some kind of no. I think she was already a Fish Nation. Yeah, Courtney laughed at when James ate her up. A lot of people was laughing, but I wasn't. I was like, poor lady.
Did you understand Munch Bar? Did you understand Munch Bar's videos? She put up 2 videos. Did you understand them?
uh, I seen what I see.
You didn't understand what she
Okay,
was
the
doing.
first one was
She did screenshots of
no, the
something.
first one that she put up where she
It was
the one
screenshots.
she did something today.
No, 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 no. A few days ago,
I
the
didn't
first
see.
everybody talked to her and told her to leave well enough alone. She went and made a video and screenshot different things of conversation. I was like, oh my God, won't she just leave well enough alone? And then about 2 days ago, I seen her post something, and then it had like you do you remember color forms back in the day when you were younger? You would peel them off and you would put them in fashion with dolls and stuff like that. She put that up, and I just wasn't understanding what she was
Mm.
trying to communicate.
Oh, talking about that doll that you buy
Yeah,
something, but you buy clothes for.
yeah,
I
something
didn't
I didn't
understand what
understand.
I didn't understand
I
that.
didn't understand that either. And the
I
video
didn't either.
before that, she was taking screenshots about what was different people were saying about her, or all different things. And I was like, Munch Bar, leave it alone. Act like nobody said anything. Just leave it alone. Everybody told her to stop, and she said yes, ma'am. And then she went
Yeah,
right back
you
to
didn't see it. Yeah. Now I seen the one she made what yesterday or day before yesterday. The first
and that was
I think she it was something. What was the name
with
of it?
dolls, right?
It was
With like
something about let me
explain.
something about I don't know. Yeah, she wanted to explain. I guess what had happened. I don't know. And
Instead of leaving it
then she
alone like
made
we were
another
told.
one.
Yeah, and I was like, I'm not understanding
Yeah,
what she do. There's no need to explain. Everybody told her to leave well enough alone. I knew that wasn't gonna last.
yeah.
She said,
Mm-mm.
yes,
You
ma'am, and
want
then she
Debbie?
went.
I know she
The next day, she went right to it.
back over there. Hmm. I know she never bought those bones out.
Well,
Yeah,
she's not leaving those.
and,
She's
and
not
she don't.
leaving the bones alone. She keep opening up that closet door. So
Yeah, and
she don't have to
and
be.
she
She don't have to
still
be up in the mix. I
no.
know. She does not have to be all up in the Kool Aid.
Yeah, she.
Just leave it alone.
Yeah, I don't. I don't.
She
I
goes,
don't know.
yes, ma'am,
I don't.
you're right. Yes, ma'am, you right. Yes, ma'am, you right. I'm not gonna do it no more. I'm not gonna do it no more.
Yeah,
Within 24 hours or less than 48 hours, she was back at it. You better not bite me.
yeah.
Hmm. You bet don't bite me. Hmm. I was like, oh Lord.
The kitties.
Yeah, yeah. They're
Yeah.
purring. They're purring. Let's see if you can hear it. Come here. Can you hear it? I don't know if
That.
you can hear it,
Oh yeah.
but she a
Wow.
sneaky one.
Yeah.
She a sneaky one.
Sound like a
That's
tiger.
sad. Yeah, she a sneaky one. She'll act like she loving it all up on you, and then she'll end up trying to grab my earpiece and run. She a sneaky one. She's so pretty, and they're all of them are very loving. And then we got short bus. Man, my granddaughter gets mad at me. I call him a short bus because I think he's autistic or something. Yeah, his name is Worm, but I call him Short Bus. And my granddaughter gets so upset with me. Stop doing that. He's two front legs are bow legged. He eats everything in sight. You can't eat nothing around him, and while him stand up there purring and begging, waiting for you to drop it like a little dog. When you get up to go in the kitchen, he'll be dead asleep, and he'll hear you go in the kitchen, and he get up and run, fly on the floor, and he get in the kitchen to see what you doing, and then be sitting there climbing on your leg and wanting to eat. Oh my God! And he bigger than all. When he walk, his stomach goes side to side. Their appetites are picking them up. Instead of feeding them twice a
Eating
day,
all
I
the
can feed
food.
them three times a day instead of twice a day. They're getting
They
bigger.
getting big.
Yeah, they're little teenagers now. Yeah, they're little teenagers, and they still
Hmm.
running around acting crazy.
I didn't know she went on a views channel because a view told her in Goddess channel to unsubscribe from her, and Munch went in her chat anyway. But a view was nice to her. Oh,
You mean the view is the
see
view
what
you're
Debbie
talking
say?
about? You talking about
Yeah,
view
she
is
talking
the
about
view?
views. View.
She was nice to
Yeah,
her to
I did hear.
Munchkin because views of view can really
Well, at
woo.
first, I know she was nasty. I heard her talking nasty about it, saying some nasty stuff to her. That's when she was up there talking crazy about me, talking about I act like I'm slow too
If you got a mouth
because
on
I
her,
talk
honey.
slow.
She's got a
Mm-hmm.
mouth.
Yeah, she just needs somebody to knock her teeth out, like somebody like me, to hit her dead in her
Mm-mm.
mouth and knock her teeth out for running her mouth to people she don't know. Hmm. And then I see how slow she gonna be after that from running her mouth. Think because
Mm-hmm.
the cat is out of the bag. If me, who said that? Lika? Abuse. Yeah. And was she talking? Was March in her video? Was she talking about Grish, or was it
Mm,
somebody else she was talking about?
I don't, I'm only going
I
by what you
really
gonna say. I
had a
have
hard
no
time knowing. Yeah, I had a hard time understanding who who she be talking about sometime in her videos. So
clue. A view was a view
it's
or
like
month.
no, a month. Mm-hmm. Month.
Much speaks in circles.
I think.
So unless you're up on what's going on, it's hard to understand what she means. Her thoughts are like all over the place. Like, you know, she needs to find a hobby other than
Yeah,
YouTube.
yeah, yeah. So
You know,
get her
do
something else.
something, find something that you can make money off of or something. If she does gaming, then maybe she should
Yeah,
start
cause
doing gaming videos and try to make money off of that. But
mm-hmm.
she likes she likes the gossip and she likes to jump in it. And it's a difference in jumping in it.
Yeah.
It's like
Mm-hmm.
it's like back in the day. Young folks don't need to be up in grown folks' business, and that's how they treat her. So if anything, she should just stay in the cloud and watch, chill out, get some popcorn, and listen. Don't comment,
Mm-hmm.
nothing, just
But
listen. But she don't do that. She's got to be in the loop,
I don't.
right? She's got to be in the loop, and she's got to make
Yeah,
comments that she ends up eating the very words that she says. Because one, she's not clear in explaining herself, so it's easy for people to
yeah,
misinterpret her. And then her mentality is is more innocent than what they're talking about. She has a naiveness about her, and
yeah.
you cannot hang like that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not naive, but
Yeah.
I'm smart enough not to get up in the Kool-Aid. I ain't getting up in the Kool-Aid. I'll sit back on my porch
Yeah.
and chill and listen. So even with you guys, I
Mm-hmm.
support everybody. But just because you don't see me don't
Mm-hmm.
mean I'm not there. I'm just not jumping in it. I got my headphones on. Like I made
Mm-hmm.
crocheted 4 blankets. I would sit there and crochet and listen to what's going on, and I would be crocheting and doing some arts and crafts and just be listening. And unless you type my name in, you won't even know that I'm there because I'm not getting up in it. I just don't feel like it. And sometimes I'll just say, with you guys, I'll just say,
Mm-hmm.
hey, hi. And after I say hi, I back out, and that's it. I'm chilling.
Yeah.
Not all the time. I'm up in the Kool-Aid. It's like, nope, I'm not gonna be up in
All
the
right. Look.
Kool-Aid. Who's leaving?
Oh,
I'm not
Love
gonna be
Blake
up.
says she'd be right back.
Oh, uh-huh. I'm not gonna be up in the Kool-Aid. And sometimes certain things just ain't my fight. It's like lending an ear, I'm
Yeah.
listening, and that's it. It ain't my fight. That's between you and that person. That
Mm-hmm.
has nothing to do with me. The beef ain't with me. You handle that. I'll listen, but
Yep.
no, I'm not getting involved. Right, right. So it's like, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. For one, this is YouTube. The worst you could do to me is what? Cuss me out.
Yep.
That's,
Like I've been cussed out pretty
and,
good
and I've been cussed out
lately.
before. Yeah. It's like, okay, the worst you could do to me is cuss me out. What you gonna do? Come all the way over here to New Jersey to beat me up? Are you kidding me? What are you gonna do? What are you
I
gonna do?
know it.
You end up showing up
Not
unannounced.
a
You end up
thing.
having right. You end up either getting your butt whipped
Yeah.
or end up getting a bullet in your butt. It's
Mm-hmm.
like, are you serious? What are you gonna do? I read her, I cussed her, and so the words that come out your mouth don't even mean that they're
Yeah.
true. So it's like cussing you out, Detox is like you've been in it. How many criminals have cussed you out and called you all kind of bitchs and all that other stuff? That's one of the things they train you for. Ignore what the inmates say.
Mm-hmm.
Don't they train you that? Even in the army, they be
Yeah.
yelling and
Yep.
spitting all up in your face, and you have to learn to take it that it's it's words. It's just
Mhm.
words. What can you? It's YouTube.
Yep.
I could just switch right off
Shoot.
and not
I've been
even
cussed
listen
out by
to it.
Quani.
Mm-hmm.
Quani done cussed me out for no reason. Goddess done cussed me out for no reason. Let me see. I've been
Right and
cussed
right,
out
W.
good.
And big deal, they cussed you out. So what is that gonna do? I read her. I cussed her out. And
Yeah.
how ignorant are you? How ignorant are you? What are you, a bully now?
Yeah.
You just showing that you're a bully with your mouth.
Mhm.
That's all you can
Yep.
do. Cuss me out. That's the best
Yeah.
you could do. Like what does Nika say?
'Cause I just walk. Yep. Walk.
What does Nika say? Nika says if you don't handle the three F's, you ain't got no control on me. If you don't feed me, finance me, and sex me, what can you do? Cuss me out?
Mhm.
Have been cussed out before? Why should I care? It's like big deal.
Yeah. Yeah, boy.
And if you're too much of a bully,
Oh,
somebody
yeah.
report yourself, you end up losing your job. It's like, what can you do? A viewers of you cuss you out. So what? So what? What else can she do? DCOP, what else can she do? Go up to your front door and end up with a bullet in her butt?
Nothing.
Nothing. What can she do? This is YouTube. You turn it
Hmm.
off and you go to sleep and look at TV, Hulu, or whatever you do, exercise
Yep.
or whatever. What can they do but cuss you out?
Hmm. That's it.
That's it.
And
It's
then
YouTube.
they got a warning at the door, at the front door. There's a
Yeah,
sign on the front door. She might not want to come in here.
yeah. The worst you could do is cuss me out.
Because she,
And if that's the worst, that's nothing. Get the three F's. That's right, NYW.
ain't gonna hurt me one bit. I'm 57 years old. You think cursing me out gonna hurt my feelings?
Look, you had a job where you always had
I kept
people
right
cussing
on
you
walking.
out. How many times did you put handcuffs
Hmm.
on somebody and they cussed you out and call you all kind of B's and D's and all this other stuff? Look,
Yeah,
life. What
many.
can it do?
I've
What
been
can it
I've
do?
been called some names I ain't never heard before. Nothing.
And
I
you
done
better
heard
be
some names
careful
I
to
ain't never
defend us.
heard.
And you better be careful on certain things that you say to people because that stuff comes back. The very words you speak will end
Yep.
up coming back and condemning you. So you better watch your mouth, you know?
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, that's right. In
Hmm.
Texas, 'cause
Folks was
Texas
crazy.
is
One in
is a
Texas.
carry. Yeah, Texas is a carry state, right?
Hmm. Yep.
Please,
Yep.
ain't nothing you
Almost
could do.
everybody got a gun or two,
Yeah,
or two,
you know
like
what?
me.
If you cuss me out, the worst that'll happen is that I shake my head and think you're stupid. Like you ain't nothing but a bully. I ain't nothing but an old lady minding my business,
Hmm.
And it's like, who cares?
Hmm.
Who cares? You cuss me out. I got
Yep.
strangers in ShopRite cussing me out because maybe I didn't move fast enough or I didn't want to go around. You got
Yep.
people when you're driving and flipping you the finger and stuff. So what? What did it do? Did it
Hmm.
hurt me? Do I have any scars on my body? Threatening me? And
Yep.
if you threaten me on air, then you know what? Guess what happens? Terroristic threats. I report that and it's recorded. You're in trouble, not me. I report that to YouTube. You end up getting your
Mm-hmm.
channel down, and I can report it to the police that you're cyberbullying me and saying bad things. People are just so stupid. This is so
Yeah.
stupid.
There you go.
And yeah, and being part of gossip. Are you kidding me? I am that famous that I'm making you money. You're making money off of me.
Mm-mm. Nope, nope,
I
nope,
need to,
nope.
I need to sue your ass then, because you don't have the right to make money off it and not give me a cut. Ah, that's
Yeah.
copywritten material. You can't
Where's
make
mine?
money off you. That's stupid. I just don't get it. So when I heard that someone cussed
Crazy,
you out
crazy.
because of something that Munch said, it was like, that is so dumb. That is just so stupid.
Hmm.
What can they do to you?
And then came to
What what
blocked
can
me
they
from
say to
her
you
chat
that
and
you
then
have?
came to my chat.
Yeah, to see if there was a
I was like,
rebuttal.
she got nerves.
Hmm. It doesn't make sense. And then they'll really get pissed when you laugh. I wouldn't even respond. I would just start laughing, and that would piss them off even more. Like, are you kidding me? Are you serious? Now you're known as a cyber bully, cussing me out. You're a cyber bully, and that's what you're going to be known as. That goes shows
Yep,
your character.
yep, yep.
Yeah,
I
so it's
believe.
like you become a bully. You become a bully. So it's
Mm-hmm.
like I said, this is YouTube. Like Lady Nika says, when I had enough, I turned it off. When I had enough, I'll turn it off.
Mm-hmm.
What you can do is
Yep.
cuss me, and then I cuss you back. Big deal. And when I'm tired of it, I turn it off.
Onyx spoiled. She done came on here and laid her head on the keyboard. All on the keyboard. That's what DCOP did laugh. Yeah, I just laughed. It was like, girl, please. I'm
You
too
just
old to be
laugh.
sitting here. You think I'm gonna let you piss me off?
It's like, are you serious? That's the best you
Mm-mm.
got? You don't even know me. This is the best you got? Now you're known as a big mouth bully, a big mouth cyber bully. That's
Yep,
what you are.
yep.
You one of the
Oh,
booger
yeah.
bears that we had in school. Remember with the little short nappy hair? Little booger bear, the loudest one talking.
Yeah,
That's what you are. The
yeah.
big booger bear
All right.
that ain't got life because you ain't got a life because you did. If you had a man, you wouldn't be on YouTube causing all this havoc if you had a life.
Yep. Hey, what you told me? Don't you have some weights or something to go pick up? I said, yep, sure do. I sure ain't got time to waste sitting, going back and forth with you. You're right. I can go be work picking up some weights.
Picking up some weights because if you
Mm-hmm.
come by me, I can lift your ass, you know? I got muscles bigger than your head.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
You know, she thought she was
That's right.
and, just a bully.
Yeah, it's,
For
yeah.
much. She just Goddess is not a bully. Goddess is not a bully.
Look,
She still believes that. She believes God is a bully.
whatever, who the person is, I don't even know. But Munch need to stay out of grown folks' comments. They grown and they foul. They grown foul women.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Just
They grown,
messy.
yeah, they grown
And the way they
foul.
drug her through that chat.
Yeah. As soon as they started dragging her, she should have exit like her phone cut off or something. That's
Yeah.
bad energy, D Cop. That's bad energy.
Mm-hmm.
Look, man, I done survived breast
Yeah.
cancer. I done
I,
survived COVID. I done survived a whole lot of other things that I haven't even talked about. I ain't got time for that. I'm 65 years
mm,
old. I got more of one foot in the grave than what y'all do.
yeah.
You think I'm going to waste my time arguing with someone that can't do nothing? What are you going to do? What are you honestly going to do? Stop my payments that come in? I'm supporting. I got a roof. Matter of fact, I own what I have. I'm not living in an apartment. Not that there's
Mhm.
anything wrong with living in an apartment. Don't get me wrong. But what can you do? You can't take it away from me.
Mm.
You can't take my
Nope.
finances from me. You can't stop me from
Oh, you my
eating.
W crazy.
And it and it's obvious because if you've seen, I'm very healthy. I got more honey. I can afford to miss a couple of meals. I can
Me too.
I can afford to miss a
About
couple of
3 or 4 meals.
meals. Yeah, I can afford to miss a couple of meals. So you ain't feeding me, and you ain't
Child,
doing the nasty
no, I
with me for me to care. So what can you do to me? Nothing.
ain't.
So it's like whatever. Whatever. I ain't
I
got
just,
time to go back and forth with people. No, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing. I think it's senseless. I really do.
and
No, I really do. I
why
don't
don't
bother
you put your
nobody.
workout stuff put together? Or you haven't started yet?
Yeah, this is the time to start making your bread at NYW.
She probably making some bread. I can just tell it. I can just
Honey,
smell it. You making
I
some
got
bread?
some
It's Friday. Or she making it tomorrow. Hey, Purple.
purple. I was
Who's
just
talking
asking
about you?
about you. How are you doing? How's that over there by you because
Okay.
of the storm? Over here in New Jersey, they let us see what's going on over there, and it wasn't good. I was praying for you guys, man. I got scared. I really got scared, purple. I was like, oh my god, oh my god. Not only you, but your whole entire family. Yeah, just let
Yeah.
you know that, I was
Purple.
concerned.
Oh,
You know what's good? You
I
know
see
what's
there.
good,
Oh,
NYW? I don't know if you like it, but have you ever made bean pies like the Muslims? That is so good. That is so, and you can mix it all in a blender. You don't have to make the crust. You could buy the crust. Bean pie is very good. I might do that. I'm in the process of moving.
bean
Hopefully,
pie.
by the first of the year, I'll be in my new studio. I'm going to a different studio. I didn't share with you, but somebody broke into my studio and took my partner's stuff. I don't know what they took of mine. And people were like, well, you need to know. No, because there's nothing I could do about it. I can't get it back, and I didn't have insurance. So whatever they took, they took. And I'm
Mm.
leaving, I've been in this place for 7 years. And whatever they took, they took. There's nothing I could do about it. So, and I'm process of moving to a bigger place, and I won't have access to all the amenities like I do at this place now. But it's much safer, and it's what my other partner. You ever hear me talk about the Sofa House music? Yeah, with him, and we're doing different things. So I'm kind of looking forward to move. And I have my
Pumpkin spice
yeah.
bread.
That's like having banana bread. It's very good. And I
That's what I
have
was.
I have my own I'll
Mm-hmm.
have my own personal kitchen. So I'll be filming from the studio with the own personal kitchen and everything. So I'm really excited about it. I'm really
Which,
excited about the
oh, I
move.
guess it was me.
Let me see what she's
Oh, I
saying.
cut that.
You're making. Oh, okay. Yeah. Thank you. NYW. It is what it
Okay.
is. My beauty partner that rented a portion of the studio out with her. She's leaving the first of the month, which is what I gave her to the 10th. I told her anything after the 10th, she's gonna have to pay her portion of the rent if she's not out. Um, yeah, and I didn't tell the guy who I'm renting from that I'm leaving, not until I have basically everything out, and then give him 30 days. Because one thing I don't do is burn my bridges, and I'm a woman of integrity, so I won't do that. Because you never know when you have to backtrack and need their help or whatever again. And he's helped me with a lot of different things. My studio loan is worth $1,200 a month, and he only charges me 5. So yeah, he never went up on my rent like he did with everyone else. He just mm-mm. So when I leave, he'll probably get 12 or more from my studio. But this other studio is going to have a DJ booth, a singing booth, an interviewing room, and then my room, and then there's a kitchen, and then there's a living room, and then there's a room that I'm going to do a store. I'm gonna, because I'll be sewing and doing different things, and I'll do it a store. So when these people come in from the Simple House Music, they'll be, I think, oh, Deca, why I got you on here? What company did you use for your merchandise? It
It's
wasn't
called
TCA.
Queensboro. Mm-mm.
Queensboro.
It's in North Carolina. Wellington,
Do you think you
Wellington,
can? Do you think
North
you can?
Carolina.
Is it their website? You got a website, or is it a website?
Yeah, I'll give you. Yeah, I give. I'll.
You
Mm-hmm.
can email that to me
Yeah,
because I want
yeah,
my
I'll give it.
partner with Sofa House Nation. He's gonna need something like that because he has a local person that does it, and I tell him it takes them too long. You need to
Mhm.
find someone that you could buy
Yeah.
some, and then some of them that you could go online and they could order right from there, just in case, as far as with inventory stuff. I'm interested in your mask with
Okay.
decop on it, and
Oh, 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 okay.
and how do I go about it? I know you said the mask is $7, but how do you attach
Hmm.
the postage on it? How do I know? Or you let me know and then I cash app you. How does that work?
There's the shipping is is 14.99. I just said $15 because you can get the box, and I think I can get the sweatshirts and
No, no,
a
no. I
mask
don't want
in one of
sweatshirt
those
because
boxes.
I'm a big girl. I'm a big girl, so
Oh, what did you?
I don't know how things fit me, honey. I got more belly than I think I got butt. Yeah, but I'm definitely interested in your mask.
Okay, your mask. Okay, what
All
color?
right.
The colors that huh? The colors that I still have is I have
You,
the
you have the video
watermelon
on it,
red.
right? I have to go back to the video and
Hmm.
see it. hmm So
Okay,
because I
okay.
know the mask, you mask, you can fold it up and put it in one of those
Hmm.
envelopes, right? Yeah, I just need to know exactly how
Yeah.
much with
Uh-huh.
everything with the mask.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't buy clothes
Okay.
unless I'm able to see it to do it because I don't have a lot of
Hmm.
breasts, but I got a lot of stomach. So unless I'm able to really know, you know,
Yeah.
because some things I could wear 1X, some things I have to do 2X, some things I have to do 3X. It all depends on the material, but the mask it won't matter, and that way I could wear it
Hmm.
while
Yeah.
when I start my new, when I start filming again, I'll be able to have your
Uh-huh.
mask for to let people know
Okay.
about it.
Yeah.
Mhm. So,
Okay.
just
Yeah.
you have my
Yeah.
email.
You just let me
Just
know.
let me know, and I'll go back to the video to see what color. For some reason, I'm
Yeah. And take
thinking
a look.
red. I'm thinking red. You got red?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm thinking more or less like
Yeah.
red.
I have the I have the watermelon red.
Red is my color. Red looks great on me, so it don't matter. The colors of red, and you have the design you
Hmm.
did yourself.
Uh.
Like,
Uh. What's the name? My QI did my logos.
oh, okay,
She did.
okay.
She did one of. Yeah. She did one of my
Yeah,
logos. I think
she's
you
good
know
at that.
which one.
She's
Yeah.
she's good at that. I'm a QI.
She did one of
Every
my.
now and then, every now and then she pops up. Every now and then she pops up.
Hmm.
I see her every once in a while. She's not on YouTube like she used to. She's living her life with her boo,
No.
I guess, and that's it. you know.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
think that was best
I
for her
love
to
that
stay
lady.
out of it because people are going to telling her what to do and how with VS and stuff like that. So all the drama had left from that,
Yeah.
being that she's basically every now and then she'll
Yeah.
pop up. So now the new thing is between
Hmm.
what the big talk now is what Sean Bradley and Uncle Tim, they having it out, boy, they having it out. Uncle
Yeah. I
Tim
could
is
tell me
going.
something else.
Uncle Tim is becoming some of the stuff I
You're getting
understand because when
famous.
you come to yeah when you come for him, he just goes all out and he's an old man, so he has some of the stuff I gotta admit he has me laughing, and then he goes, I gotta calm down, my blood pressure coming up, I gotta calm down. Because I guess he thinks because he's an old man that people think they can come for his throat. And then
Yeah.
they're making fun
Yeah.
of him,
Yeah.
and then they're
I gotta maybe somebody.
you didn't have no problems, Purple. Yes, and my job we was like it, just gonna have a little bit of friend. No, it came through and
Came
everything.
through.
Oh, it came through. Oh, yeah, Uncle Tim
Nice.
is funny,
What guy?
you know, and this is old fashioned read, but if you really listen to him, he's an old man that makes sense. If you really listen to him, then a lot of
Mm-hmm.
them say he's doing a bit too much. No, when you messing with him, he says, "Look, I'm an old man,
This makes sense.
and he tell you, what can you
Mm-hmm.
do to me?" And then he just say, and when we
Yep.
get a certain age, certain things come out our mouth, and we just don't care. You call for us, now I'm coming for it. You know.
Yep.
And when they start talking about him with HIV, he has every right
And he don't.
to come back. I'm glad ain't nobody say anything
Yeah.
about Squeamy. Honey, if
I
you
tell
say
you.
something about Squeenie, you can forget it. He gonna have your throat if you say something about Squeenie.
Yeah.
Squeenie is his son, boy. He'll go ballistic.
Mm-hmm.
But he says he don't
Mm-hmm.
go nowhere, and they be
Oh,
messing with him.
I
And
like
next
it
thing
when
that comes out their mouth,
I like it when
first
he
thing,
sings and he starts singing.
oh yeah, when he opens up,
When he
I look
starts singing
forward
them
to
old
that.
songs.
Yeah, but I look forward to that. When I seen him, the first thing he goes, he sits back with his dreamy eyes,
Yeah.
always looking high. He goes, "Well, hello, you two." And then he sits back, and then he starts smiling and starts singing, and I'll be like, "Yeah, I remember them songs," and I'd be like,
Mhm.
"Doing it." Oh yeah, that's his opening. Well, hello, you two, and then he
He
starts
sings
singing.
good.
Mhm. And he do it with his
He be
facial
singing them
expressions and
them
everything.
songs way back.
Yeah, his facial expressions and everything.
He
I'd be
killed.
like, "Get it, Uncle Tim. Get it, Uncle Tim." And I give him a thumbs up. Get it,
I was
Uncle Tim.
dying. I was dying when he said, "What the heck is that? Uh, what is it, Bang Yang? What is Bang Yang? He was like, I mean, he was really getting it. Bang Yang. I mean, he was see down his throat. I don't
I
know
like
what
to hear
Bang
him laugh.
Yang is, but
What is Bang Gang? I seen that
he says,
before.
I seen it somewhere, but I don't know what it is. But he was all in it. He said, Bang Yang. I mean, he had his mouth so wide open you can see his throat. I was like, what the hell is that?
I heard that Bang Gang or BG and heard it in other chats, but I don't ask, I don't say anything, I don't know what it is. And love, like, I ain't got no crush on Tim. Tim ain't into women. Tim is a man's
Sure
man.
ain't lovely. He's a
Love, like, Tim
man's
is
man.
he's a man's man. I just find him comical
Well,
and
I like
funny.
when he,
I
yeah,
put
he
it this way, I
is.
could
He's
hang
funny.
out with him and laugh. I could hang out with him and laugh all day, because to me,
Yeah,
he's
because
great.
he
Is
definitely.
he entertains me, and the stuff he says isn't malicious. It's usually in protection of himself. He's very entertaining. Yes, Tim is gay. What are you talking about, Love Blake? Tim is gay? What? Tim is gay. What are you talking about? That's right, in White W. That is so true. He will go off because he done heard something about Sean Bradley, and then said, "Calm down, start singing,"
Lovely.
and then he'll go off because QB. Yeah, Glove Lake is gonna say that. Yeah, Tim is gay. You didn't know
Yes,
that?
he is. Yes, he is.
He's a man's man. No, he'll tell you.
He's
I'm
being
not
lovely.
into women. I'm a man. I'm gay. Yeah, he's gay. No, he says it a lot. He never said he's not gay. Well, Blake, he ain't never said he's not gay.
Yeah,
He never
he
said
never
that.
no, he never
No,
said
he
that.
ain't never say that.
Uh-uh.
He's straight up. He's straight up.
He,
He's straight
yeah,
up a man's
he's
man.
not gay.
He'll tell you. He said, I ain't had sex in over 15 years, but
Mhm.
I'm still into men. I'm gay. I'm gay.
Yeah, he's
No,
still a gay man.
he's very clear on that.
Yeah,
He's very
how
clear
do you
on that.
know it? No, Blake. I'm surprised you didn't know that. That you didn't know that he was gay.
Yeah, he's a man's
Well,
man.
I guess. I mean, he don't talk like Sean Bradley, and
No, he's not
he's
that
not a
type of.
feminine gay man.
Yeah, he doesn't have that. He don't have the sugar in the tank like that. But he's definitely a man's man. Matter of fact, his partner died, and that
Yeah,
was his
yeah.
last partner. Yeah, his partner passed away, and he hasn't been able to get a partner since then because he loved that person so much. It just devastated him. And that's what his dog is named after. He had a pet name for his partner. He used to call his partner Squeenie, and he named his dog after his partner because he
Mhm.
loved him so much.
That's
Yeah,
good.
he tells the story about his
Oh,
about.
lovely.
I'm surprised, Love
Oh,
Blake. You
Squeaky.
always up in the mix. Yeah, his partner
I
passed.
know it.
Love Blake is
Yeah.
always up in the Kool-Aid, and you didn't know
Mhm.
that.
I know he is. She just missed that part. She missed that
Yeah,
part
she
that
missed
he's.
that part. But every now if you listen to him, he'll tell you, "I'm a gay man." He says he's a gay man, but he don't be
He
hanging
is
with women
hilarious.
like that. He
Hmm.
says he's content
He
at
had me
home.
laughing when he started singing.
Hmm He said he don't
Hmm.
go nowhere even before the
I
pandemic.
watched.
He will go to the store, he will go to church, and he will come home. And be when he goes out, he walks his dog. That's his life, and he's content with it. He's not lonely. He got the dog because when his first dog died, he was devastated. I think he had to put the dog down, right? Because the dog was sick. He
Mhm.
got Squeenie. Squeenie
Yeah.
is a rescue dog.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. And he said before the pandemic,
He's
the only
that
time
dog
he
is
went out
pretty
was
too.
to go to the stores and to walk his dog and to go to church. He said now because of the pandemic he can't go to church. Oh yeah, he's a faithful person. He go to church every Sunday, and I think Wednesday too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Oh no, he's a stronger believer in God. He goes to church. He said, "Yup." He go outside. The only time he go outside is church. Going to the store for food, and
Mhm.
every now and then he'll go and buy some clothes. That's when he talked about how he went and bought clothes for going to, I guess, where that Atlanta, what it was called, Atlanta Gate or whatever it was, with the so-called
Yeah.
movie thing that was going on. And
Mhm.
he didn't know. He went with what he had. He
At
didn't pack
least
a lot of stuff because he didn't know the attire. And when he got there, because he had time to kill, he shopped. He shopped for the clothing because they were
mhm.
making fun about his clothes. And he was saying that those clothes that he had on were brand new. He said, matter of fact, I brought them right back with me, and
Mm,
some of them still have the tags on them. He said because he didn't know how to dress.
mhm. Yeah.
He says, I'm an old man. He says I dress
But
a
they
certain way,
expected him to dress. Yeah.
a certain
They
way. He
can't
said I'm an
expect
old
him to
man.
dress like.
He said I don't dress like that. I'm an old man. He said here's my brand new sneakers, my pants. He had a nice top on. You know, he had his hair done nice, smelling good. He kept it basic. He didn't do all
Yeah.
that. But what did I tell you about that show? And
Yeah.
didn't I tell you what was going to happen with that show? I said it didn't sound right. That's such and such. And was I right? I said being in the TV world and being a
Yeah.
director, I told what was going to happen. They didn't even get a chance to shoot the pilot. Hmm. I said no, they were just screening. They ain't doing nothing. They just the screening. When the producer figures out everything, nah, nah. Then the pilot will come. Then I said, what? They'll call him back.
Yeah.
Right now, ain't nothing going on. They're just trying to pick who they feel will fit the part. And they all went, and nobody was called back.
And,
Nobody was called back that I know of. Put it that way. Yes, he does. Yes, he
and
does. He
why did
do
they
look better than
have
ninety
him
percent of
on
them.
a panel? Yeah, at his age, he should look better than most that's talking crazy. And
Yep.
did you
So
see uh Jimmy and Tracy D? I mean,
mm-mm.
Tracy D was letting Fabi have it. It's like, oh Lord, she had her again.
Yes, and now
She
you're
done
right.
said
And,
something, and Tracy D is
and you're
just
and you're right
no
in
money
right,
either.
W.
Yeah.
No money was involved. So that
Mhm.
lets you know right then and there. They were just picking.
I
There was no money involved. No money or nothing. I know how when they do the talent scout and to see if they were going to do a documentary, whatever it was, a documentary of the beef sector. It's still showing them beef and them doing this and being over whatever it is. I just knew. I said, nah, 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 nah. We'll see what happens. I said, because the way it's being done, that sounds like just doing a scouting right now.
bald.
They may not even pick it
When
up.
I
They're
come.
gonna have to have they need sponsors and everything to do the pilot. And they made them sign a
So they,
disclosure.
yeah, and none of the ass got paid nothing.
No, and he says I didn't even
Mm.
get paid. Ain't talking about a disclosure. What do you call it, a DND? He said some type of disclosure. He said, what was there really to disclose? They ain't pay me nothing. They used me.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
telling them lies to
Yeah,
have them
what was there to
thinking they're
tell?
gonna be.
Yeah, what was there to tell? Who they were beefing with?
Nothing.
That's something you already knew.
We already knew that. Yeah.
They were better off taking that book that that lady wrote about the B sector and turning it into a movie. That they probably would have been able to do than calling them in.
Yeah. NDA
Because
with
none of
no
us,
money.
yeah, no money. He said we didn't get paid. He said we didn't get paid a dime. It's called the NDA with no money. Okay, I knew it was something DNA or something. Yeah, with no money.
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah, what I gotta keep my mouth shut and I didn't even get paid for it. You got to be kidding. Yes, it normally does have money attached to it because it's almost like a bribe. Look, I paid you. You keep your mouth shut.
Mm-hmm.
So he said it don't matter now. Who let they well Fire Babe let it all hang out. I heard she let it all out.
What,
I had someone
what was
call.
you saying? Did I see that?
Did you see S? Did you see SB? He was in a hot tub with someone last week.
I don't think I seen that one.
Yeah, he was in was it last week or the
If
week before.
that was
He
the
went on
one, I
vacation and he was in a hot tub with another woman. NYW. Did you see that one? And the only reason why I looked is
what's
because
wrong?
Uncle Tim said something about it,
Settlement normally has an NDA.
but they didn't get paid no money.
Is NDA? What does that stand for? Non-disclosure amount? Is that what that is? What does it stand for?
Oh, that's what it is.
Maybe
Big
I just
D,
made.
Ramsey. Yeah. Only reason why I looked was because I heard Uncle Tim talking about what the
Yeah.
heck. He said, "What the heck is this?"
It looked
And
big.
he was talking about it. He was
Big.
laughing. And I was like, who is Big? Yeah, Big, they call it Big D Ramsey. Yeah, a non disclosure agreement. Yes. hmm
Oh, oh, okay. I came up with some doggone. I said non-disclosure amount.
No, yeah, agreement. Yeah. And it usually does have money attached to it because
Fooled
they
him.
paid you. And then not only that, they would have chose, they would have picked the person and they would have told them to lay low because, that interferes with the
Mm-hmm.
talent scout when you're like, they picked me, but they didn't pick you. It keeps the friction down. And I said it had to be a very, very,
Yeah.
very low budget filming, regardless of what it is.
Yeah.
It's very low budget. So they travel all the way over here for nothing. Somebody broke out in a fight and wanted to beat up what's her name? Nicole Tyler. Nicole Tyler hid out in
Uh,
the bathroom the whole time because somebody wanted to beat her up. And I was like, oh
Heidi.
my, yeah,
Who was it?
Tim
Heidi?
told it. I don't know. Tim told it. Said that woman didn't do nothing to came in the room and next thing you
Yeah.
know, that person wanted to beat her up. They said they had to take Nicole in the bathroom and Nicole was scared to do something and she hid out in the bathroom. He said that woman was acting a fool. Tim told
Heidi
her.
and Shakana got the show. Yeah. Yeah. Tiny and Shakana got the show. Well, there's. I
Well,
think I heard say
Tiny
something.
and
Somebody
Shakira
had
got the
asked, or he
show.
said
Tiny who? Tiny
that
who? T.I. Tiny?
Ti. Uh huh.
T.I.
Yeah.
Tiny and her best
Her
friend
and Shakana.
Shakira. Yeah. Well,
They got.
Shakira used to be on T.I.'s show for many years because that's Tiny's hairdresser.
Mhm.
And friend.
No, no, really got paid. So he got paid, but nobody else got paid.
How was that?
Ain't that
Oh, you know what? He was in
or
charge of getting the food and organizing stuff like that.
getting
So maybe they paid him for doing that.
sweeping and mopping and emptying the trash, stuff
Yeah,
like
they probably paid him for the service. Yeah, seriously, because you usually
that.
have they call gophers. I forgot what other word they use for them, but they
Yeah,
go get the coffee, they go get
go
this. It's their assistant, and what they do is try to keep the people satisfied. hmm So yeah, so maybe he did get paid. He got paid for organizing, making sure the food was there, keeping things in order.
yeah.
I can see that.
Hmm. Yeah, but the rest of them people didn't take that to county. He's the assistant, yeah, assistant to the whatever director or whatever
Yeah,
she
the
is.
director or the producer, yeah. And they probably offer him a certain amount of dollars
Producer,
while they
yeah.
handle that for him to make sure that the food was there and certain things were there and cleaned up and stuff like that so they don't have to worry about it. I know because where I'm
The
at the
coach
art
had said,
factory,
I
he
didn't
doesn't
get
have
to eat.
I seen how they do it because I done seen what is it? What's the one with the fancy underwear? Oh goodness, the girls wear. Oh God. The model girls. I can't think of their
Fancy underwear.
name. Yeah, they sell the fancy underwear and bras.
Is it
Everybody knows them.
Victoria's Secret?
Yeah, Victoria's Secret comes to where I'm
Victoria's
at.
Secret?
Comes where I'm at. They shoot a lot where at the art
Oh,
factory where I'm at. Disney, a lot of big places and a lot of rappers come. Yeah, where I'm at, there's a lot of famous people that walk through there. I met
hmm.
Fabulous and didn't even know who he was. When he told me his name was Fat, I said hi. He said hi, and the owner introduced me to him, and he told him why I did it. He says, "Oh, cool." And I shook his hand. I said, "I'm TR," and he said, "I'm Fabulous." And you know what I said? "You're who?"
Hmm.
And he said, "Fabulous." I said, "Oh, okay, Fabulous." And then one of the girls said, "Show me a picture." She said, "Look who's down the hall. I just took a picture from them." I said, "Yeah, he was just here. He had a fur coat on, looking like a 1970 pimp." And she said, "That's Fabulous." I said, "Well, who's Fabulous? Who's Fabulous?" And she told me that famous
I don't
rapper.
know.
I'm like, "I don't know. No, I'm not up with that other one." And what's that other guy who got in trouble and ended up doing big time in jail because his rap music told on him? Little short black guy, real dark skin. He was there too. 2 weeks later, he's
Uh,
in jail for the very song that he cut, the video that he cut at the art factory. I forgot his name. Little short, old skinny, old black guy.
oh, that black.
Huh?
Oh,
Kodak
Kodak
Black.
Black. That's was it
No, no,
Kodak
no.
Black?
He's in prison. No, he's in prison till today.
Oh,
I
I
can't
just
think
have.
of his.
I just.
I don't know who he is. My
I don't
granddaughter
know.
was here. She would
Yeah.
tell me because she would say, "Nina." My grandchildren call me Nina. Nina, Nina. So and so here, and I'm like, yeah, and rappers come through there. Fetty Wap, is from Patterson. He always comes through there. I see him. That kind of, type of anxiety, getting excited when I see famous people. It don't bother me. And I'm telling you, like the director of Disney and he came in there. He looked like a bum. He had beat up holy jeans on, a pair of dirty sneakers on, hair looking all long and greasy, wasn't shaved. And he big time money. Director, production and all that other stuff. Big time money. He's sitting here talking to me and then he goes, "Oh, I'm ready." And the owner says the owner's name is David. He said, "You know who you're talking to, right?" I'm like, "No." He said, "That's the head guy of Universal, that's what it was, Universal. I said, oh, okay. He said, you started talking to him? I said, no, I'm not starstruck like that. I know who he was. I was sitting down having a cup of coffee, and he asked, could he join me? I said, yeah.
Yeah,
A lot of people, if
that's
you Google the
absolutely.
art factory, if you Google the art factory in Patterson, it's beautiful. Oh my God, it's a lot of rappers go there to film because it has that old fashioned like ghetto look with the original cobblestone on the ground. You know, they do when they do it. A lot of them they have to have the police are there, the fire department is there because they have like fake sounds of things blowing up and shotguns and stuff like that. The trailers are in the back, and they usually shoot like around say about 1 and 2 o'clock in the morning where they won't get a lot of people. You know, like groupies.
Oh my. Hey, Chris.
Mm.
Glad to see you.
Hey, Chris.
Shit, Premier House. Yeah, Chris, I remember. I just asked to speak to you. I ain't forgot you. Let's see, y'all.
My
SB
husband.
don't mention his man anymore. And they say Sean Bradley put his sister out. Yeah. Can you imagine and put that he put his sister in law out?
Put her out where? You mean like evicted her or something?
Yeah.
Oh, that's sad.
She gone.
Who's gonna help him pay the rent?
But I want to know why he. I know it's like, well, he stays in the basement where he's always at. Is in the basement.
Does he
He
own the
don't.
house?
He
Maybe he
don't.
lives in the basement and he rents out upstairs. A lot of owners, homeowners do that when they're single.
Oh, maybe.
They'll take the attic or the basement and then rent the rest of the house. She
Oh,
got
okay.
divorced, no more kids.
That's probably logical. Yeah.
Because I know they
No
do
more.
that
He
here.
don't. I guess he don't need no more babysitter.
He got
Mm.
kids.
They rent out the house. Well,
SB got kids.
the what you call them? No, what you call it? Foster kids that he used to have.
He used
The
to have.
foster
How come he don't
kids.
have them? How come he don't have them no more?
Remember, remember Pepe ran away.
No, I wasn't following
You
back
remember?
that far. Who ran away? One of the kids?
Yeah,
Why did
the,
it?
the little
Why
boy
did
ran
it?
away, and
Why did she run away? What happened?
hmm,
What happened that she ran away?
he ran away. So Pepe, he's a little boy. He, supposedly, and his certification got snatched. Yeah, behind that,
What did he?
behind the
What
little
did he?
boy running away. 'Cause he
But why did the little child run
didn't
away?
want, he didn't
I know.
want
I
to
understand.
live there anymore.
You mean G, Miss TR?
Mm,
Yeah, Pepe was lost and was on an Amber Alert. Okay, but there's a reason why
and
the little boy left. He ran away for a reason, and if they snatched his
he said he was
certification,
hungry.
they said what?
He said the little boy said he was hungry. He said he was hungry. They wasn't feeding him, and then
That's why they did, because they
the
were being mistreated. That's why
hmm,
it was not. He was being the children were being mistreated then.
yeah. Hmm. I would run away living with that demon.
That's sad. That's
I
sad.
know.
He need his ass whooped for that. That's sad. I'm very old. When it comes to children, I don't play, honey. If they're gonna be a
Mm.
paycheck, fine. If they're a paycheck, then fine, but don't do wrong by them. You can still love them and get a paycheck too. You
Yeah.
know, oh, I hate it when I know that foster parents did stuff like that. You know, they were better off staying in
Mm-hmm.
an orphanage than to go through that.
Or they
You
were.
know,
Mm-hmm.
orphanage. You know, I, hmm I don't like that. If I wasn't, if my health wasn't so poor, I have enough room to foster one child. I would do it. It'll give me something to do. I would do it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
hmm Especially when it comes to babies. I love babies. I have that. Well, I'm a nurturer anyway. I raised my daughter by myself, and I raised both of her kids. And I had little man. So I have this
Yep.
thing in loving on kids. I love on them. I'm strict. They know not to push me. But as I get older, I'm
Yeah.
softer. They get more their way because I can't handle the crying and stuff. I be like, give them whatever they want. Just stop them from crying. They get more what they want. But
Yeah.
kids always
Yeah.
adore me.
That's how I am.
They would say, Auntie's mean, but they said, but why are you always up on her? Because they said they just love her. And they say she mean. I said, they know they can't get over, but they know they get anything they want from me. They just know I'm not no pushover, that's all. You know. They know that I will love on them, give them what they want, but you can't be trying to manipulate me. See, I don't go for that stuff. hmm I hear one of them cats jump up on the stove. I bet it's that that worm. They do that now. They get in there and then they see me coming and then they run. Oh, really? And YW.
They
SB
talk
got
about
me
T
into the
got him.
social worker about Pepe. Pepe ran away because he needed some food to eat. Now he had to be really hungry for it to go that far. That don't make no damn sense. I don't care if he fed them spaghetti or rice and beans every day. Them kids should have never went hungry. No way.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't look like SB
So they
missing any
probably got.
meals. So
Yeah.
who? Yeah, it don't look
So
like he
ain't.
missing any meals. That's horrible.
And
They
what did he
talk
call that
about
little boy?
he got him ready for SB. What do
He
you
wouldn't
mean?
even work.
Love, like, what do you mean they talked about T got him ready for SB? What are you saying? SB needs it. Ooh, ooh. The foster parents receive a lot of money to take care of them. Yeah, so all right, I can get that they receive a lot of
Yep.
money to take care of foster children. So there's no reason for them to not eat. If he ran away because he was hungry, that's sad.
Be home
That's sad that he ran
because
away because he wasn't eating. Because it don't take
and
much to feed. It
I don't
really
think it
don't.
wasn't.
There had to be more
Yeah,
to
and I
it.
don't think it wasn't. It wasn't the fact that they were in the
Did you
house.
say Red Blake?
It wasn't. I think it wasn't that they wasn't feeding. Huh?
I'm
What's
reading
that?
what Lovelace said. Gave him a bath and you know the
Oh,
rest. Oh my God. Oh my God. Then he should have went to jail for that. Oh my God. Oh my God.
and didn't what's her name? The sister in law. Did she slap him?
Slap who?
She slapped
SB?
the little boy. The little boy. Pepe. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's another reason the little boy told the social worker. I
He
think.
should have told it.
Yeah.
I could see you taking him
Mm-hmm.
and popping him on the butt or something like that and tell them no, don't do that or pop them on their hands because I'm strong with discipline. But
Hmm.
oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. He should have went to jail.
Yeah.
And not only
He's
that,
hungry. He's hungry.
if that was his bread and butter, he should have been treating them kids like queens and kings, prince and princesses.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now what does he got
Hmm.
for a job?
Yeah.
And stuff like that stays on your record and reputation, honey.
Hmm. Yeah.
He gave the boy
Really
back, and you
does.
know the rest. That's horrible. If that is true, that's horrible.
Man, it's not 500 credits for. He was paying debt and going in debt. He couldn't bury the child that died in the skit. Yeah.
A child died in his
And
care?
I did y'all
Oh,
see?
you're giving me goosebumps. He
Yeah,
had a child that died in his care?
his son.
Huh?
Hmm. What
Say
he
that again.
diabetic? Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
my
he
God.
he did.
Oh my God.
Yeah, she did help.
Mm.
Her jobs helped raise the money. Got people to donate to him.
So the little
Yeah,
boy was his
he's a
nephew?
evil soul.
The little boy was his nephew or something? Because if it was a foster care child, then the state would have buried him. That's evil. I wouldn't have nothing to do with him knowing that he
I
did
don't.
that. Yeah, because if that child that passed away was a
Mm-mm.
foster student, I mean, a foster child, then that foster child would have been buried by the state. But if he had to bury the child, it had to have been a relative.
See that didn't make any sense. But they said it was his. I don't know when they say his son. That they could have been talking about foster child, but I know foster kids have been buried by the state. But
Right.
I don't know. Was he trying to get over, or did he get over on them by acting as if because she had said something about $1,000, and that's all he had. I don't know. So
Or
maybe
maybe the
the
child that died
children
was
was
adopted.
adopted.
Yeah, that too. But that should have caught,
Yeah,
and he died
might have been
because he was
adopted.
diabetic, which means he wasn't taking care of him right.
Mm-mm. Nope.
That's the
Because
little
he should
boy.
have had some insurance on.
Yeah, he told him to ask Miss Cynthia to fix him. Let's see, Miss Cynthia wanted one to hit him, so the boy cried out. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. See, that make me want to just, ooh, ooh. How could SB have any friends that would even be willing to support him, knowing that type of history? Oh my God. I'm not sub to him. I'm not subscribed to him. But oh my God. Oh my God. Knowing that kind of stuff and people supporting him. I know Lady Nika despised him, so I don't know why, but I know that he makes her
Mm-hmm.
stomach turn. She despises him. She says she don't even think God can make
Yeah.
her feel different. I don't know what he did, but she despises him. She calls him a low down, dirty. Ooh, he is like it puts a bad taste in her mouth.
Yeah. That video she made today it was really touching.
I know
It
she made
was
one
really
today, and
touching.
I didn't listen to it
Hmm.
yet. I have to listen
Yeah,
to it.
I listen to it. You can
Listen
yeah,
to
you can feel how she feel. You can feel all her pain. You can feel yeah. She put yeah. You can feel everything she feel. She meant that video. Say, brother, uh, what's that saying on Color Purple that she always quote?
Yeah, you
MIW
ain't nothing gonna come until
until
you do
you
right
do
by
right
me.
by me.
And I believe that because
Yeah,
I tell that nigga, ain't nothing good gonna come out
everything
and bless you until you do right by
mhm,
me. And I feel the same way
you
when people
do.
don't say things to me or they do bad, because I don't do bad to people. And I
Yeah.
don't even talk about people like that, you know? And
Hmm.
I'll be like, oh God, Lord, please forgive them. I said, because little do they know the very words they speak shall be condemned. And if it's condemned, that means that, something's going to inflict
Hmm.
on them. I remember I did a video and in talking, I tell them, you have no idea what type of person that I am. Not that I'm better than anyone, but I am definitely a child of God. And when you're children of God, you can't go around doing things to and think you're going to get away with it, especially when they ain't do nothing to you.
Yeah.
And
Hmm.
they ain't do nothing to you. You just don't like maybe the sound of their voice or something like that. That's not a legit reason to be nasty to someone. And those that do that to me, or even out here around me, they respect me. They go, because you know what? I'm fair. Some person said to me, you know what, Miss
Hmm.
TR, one thing about her, she's fair. And I'm not fast to judge. Because honey, I got a lot of skeletons in my closet that I don't want coming out. So am I to judge about you? But I
Hmm.
tell them, I'm a child of the King of the Most High. You better be careful what you say about me, because the very words that you speak about me, well, you shall be condemned. Every tongue that rises up against me with no just cause shall be condemned, which means that's the mess is going to backfire. I'm somebody's mother and grandmother and sister. And when you do bad things or say bad things to me, you're jeopardizing to me. You may think I'm crazy, but you will be, you end up cursing yourself. And I seen it done where I had to pray for people
Hmm.
and they had to come back and tell me they're sorry.
Yep.
I said, I pray for you because what you're doing is wrong and you're going to be punished for that. Where people know today, they call it karma. But there's no reason. I had people on the job come back and say, Miss, they call me they always call me not straight by my name. They always had a miss in front of it. And they said, I'm sorry. I'm just
Hmm.
so sorry. That wasn't by me. I told them, as long as you did the right thing, then you don't have nothing to worry about it. But if you were part of the conspiracy, God is going to get you for it. I'm letting you know that right now. The very thing that you did to me is you're going to receive it 100-fold. See, God is going to protect me, but for you, you'll end up reaping the very guillotine that you set up for me is going to fall on you, not on me. I need to pray for you.
Yep.
You hate your past.
Hmm.
You know what? Your past is forgiven. Once you repent to God, your past is forgiven. Anyone that brings it up in front of you is just the devil, because the Lord says that once you repent, it's like you have new beginnings every day to make things right. So you can't allow, there's no condemnation for those that are in God. We're not perfect. For
Yep.
one, you better worry about instead of worrying about the little toothpick in my eye when you got a damn near tree limb in your eye. Don't, don't be throwing no
Yeah.
bricks, stones at me when you got bricks that need to bust your window wide open. Don't even try it. So that's why I'm good. When people say certain things, I'm like, I ain't judging. Because I got skeletons in my closet. There's some of them that only me and God know. I ain't doing it. I ain't doing it because I don't want nothing backfiring off on me,
Yeah.
honey. Mm-mm, mm-mm.
Thank you, Chris.
That's good, Chris. That's good. So it's like, nope. Just like I tell my grandchildren, God says to honor thy father and thy mother, and your days to be long. When you don't do right by me, you shorten your days. And they didn't believe me till I showed them. I said, those who disrespect their parents,
Mhm.
you you shorten your life. Do you know that you shorten your life? I don't care how bad your parents
Yeah.
are to you. You leave them up to God, but you don't disrespect
Yeah.
the parents. My mother will be wrong so many times, and I would not utter up my mouth to talk back. Or, Ma, look, I gotta go. I gotta go.
Mhm.
My grandmother was a mean old
Yep.
woman, and she would say some things to me, and I would just look at her, and it would hurt me real bad. And I go, okay, Grandma, I gotta go, and I will leave. Then later on, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it that way, because she felt convicted. Mm-mm.
Mhm.
I am not as old as I am. You know, I don't disrespect anybody older than me. Mm-mm. Because I believe God says what He says, that you
Yeah.
end up pushing yourself and you shorten your days when you do stuff like that. You know, walk away, walk away. I will walk away and I'll say nothing. Walk away.
Mhm.
Munch, we were talking about
Hey,
you. Here you
much, much,
go. Wake
much,
up.
much.
We were talking about you. I
You just
seen
woke up,
you.
much.
What you doing sleeping all day? You must have been on YouTube all night. I'm hungry. Mm,
Seems like you
mm,
thought about that. She said yes. You've
mm.
been sleeping.
Yeah, yeah, she's sleeping all day. That means she was up all night on YouTube. I ate Waffle House. You know what? We
I
don't
ate
get a
waffle.
Waffle House here in New Jersey.
What you know? Waffle House.
Rich Day, it's not good to talk back to old people. You just right or wrong. You just if you can't talk to them in a sound,
Mm-hmm.
comfortable voice, you kind of talk to them and explain yourself, and they still don't want us and say, okay, no problem. You walk away. Walk away.
Mm-hmm.
If you're a person of integrity, you will walk away
Yep.
because
And
the
if you
truth will
got some
find you out
home
anyway.
training, you walk.
Hmm. You will walk away.
Yep.
You know, because
Mm-hmm.
when you disrespect an elderly person, that shows what kind of home training you are. That reflects on your parents, what type of parents they were. I'll be like, you embarrassing your parents by the way you acting right now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Jersey has real diamonds. Got real diners. What's real diners?
we do have real diners, though. We do, even though
What's a real diner? I don't.
they feed you real food. It's not like junk type food, like Waffle House or anything like that. Waffle House is, I don't know. What I heard is not some of the places are
Oh,
really a nice place to go to.
you playing your video game much? I just haven't the
Oh,
place,
that's good.
but I did play Roblox a little with a few. That's good.
Yeah, I hear that
Waffle
Waffle House
House is
has
a
a lot
little
of
like
yes, like I yeah, House of Pancakes. We have several House of Pancakes, and then we have diners like the diners that was like the 50s and 60s. We have a lot of that in New Jersey,
mm-hmm.
where you could pull up and get a full meal.
Oh,
You
okay.
know, like they do for truck drivers and men that are
Mhm.
that are single and maybe be renting a room and they have to go out to eat and they sit down and eat, those type of diners. Yes.
Every spoon restaurant. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
okay, okay.
Because there's a part
Like
of where I
like
live at.
like Flo from
Yes, yes.
what is
Uh-huh.
back
I rem-
like
yeah,
she worked at.
yeah, yeah, like that. And then there's a part of where I live at, like downtown, like past Main Street. It's Latina territory, and there's a lot of men, and they're like they call it rooming houses, and there's restaurants because they can't cook in their room, but they go to these little diners and they eat
Mhm.
and become a regular.
Eat.
Yeah, they're
Oh,
yeah, they're like NYW says, they're like upscale greasy spoons turned restaurants. Mhm. And like you said with Flo, they come in
okay.
there and they have their coffee, they have their breakfast. When they get off of work, they come in there and they have their dinner and then they go back to where they're
They
renting the room
back
from.
in the.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
That
Mom
sounds
said she
good.
had chili sauce, jalapenos,
And cheese on
and
the
cheese
thing.
on my hash
That
browns.
sounds good.
You had all that on your hash. It sounds good, but
My stomach would have been blown up, and my family would be complaining because that honey that would have blew my
I
stomach
know
open. They'd be like, "Dang, go to the bathroom, Nina. Go to the bathroom." I would be blowing them out. Oh, Chris, I'm so sorry.
almost. Oh,
I'm sorry, Chris.
that's 47 years old.
Regardless if our parents mess up, we still have a love for them. Nobody's perfect.
Yep, sure can. It was delicious. I bet it was, but late on night, your stomach gonna be going blue,
Yeah,
blue, blue,
I would
blue,
have had.
blue.
I would have had. Yep, I would have had. I said reflux. Honey, they would be opening up the windows over here on me. Yes, they would. Nobody, they get upset with me. Mm-mm. And a special time at night too. The other night I had some pizza and I ate it too late at night and I laid down and fell
Mhm.
asleep. Oh, I had acid reflux. I jumped up. You know how it regurgitates and it's like hot fire. It burns your throat. Oh my God! The acid reflux was so bad. I was eating, boy, was I chewing on Tums like candy. I fixed my granddaughter the other day chicken soup in a crock pot, and I sent her the whole crock pot. Oh no, not acid. Yeah, acid reflux is bad for me. It burns. Hello, and the survivor,
Hey, be survivor. Citrus.
sister.
Mhm.
Okay. But yeah, that acid reflux. It's like throwing up your food. It's horrible. It's horrible.
Mm.
But yeah, I'm hungry now and I want something fast. I don't want to cook. Everything that's in the refrigerator, I gotta cook. I don't want to cook. And Destiny's not coming. It's Friday night. She got off of work at 11. She hanging out with her friends. And the because it's still a pandemic, everything has a curfew. Oh, I'm
Oh
okay,
yeah.
Munchkin. So
You
it's
got
not
your
like
grandson?
no, no. Maya,
Yeah.
they have their own apartment now. It's been over a month, almost 2 or 3 months now,
Yeah.
and
But I thought yeah,
you don't.
I thought he comes over on Fridays.
Yeah, but because of the cats, and he hasn't been behaving with the cats, his punishment that he can't come over
Oh.
until he learns to behave. He's very aggressive with the cats. His cat, he's very tender with, but the other two, he's very aggressive, and I think he's jealous.
Mm-hmm.
And he's very rough. Like he'll pet them real
Mm-hmm.
soft, And if you're not looking, he'll end up grabbing them, and we catch them. And we're like,
Mhm.
and they're not aggressive cats, so they don't bite them. When they bite
Mhm.
me, it's because they
Yeah.
want attention. They're like little, like if you pet them, they do little love bites, and I don't like that because it hurts.
Mhm.
And that
Mhm.
one Scarlet, she she is so pretty. She'll come up to me
Mhm.
purring and purring. That's the one I said listen to her, and she'll come up by me, and what she wants is
Mhm.
my headpiece in my ear. As soon as she get real close to me, she'll
Oh.
grab it and try to run with it. Yeah, she likes chewing on my headphones. I mean, she'd be like all dreamy eyed, she'd be purring away, brrr, brrr, and be looking all squinty eyed and all dreamy eyed. And next thing I know, there it goes. She done grabbed it up out of my air and she take off. Yeah, she is so pretty. She is so pretty. If you ever seen Scar from The Lion King, she looks exactly like him in the face. She is beautiful, and
Mm.
the cat's fur is shiny. They're very healthy cats. Now I take when I give them their food, I put a little bit of olive oil in it because the weather is changing. And when they lick and clean themselves,
Mhm.
I don't want them to get hairballs. So they're able to pass it out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because cats get hairballs.
Mhm.
And sometimes they'll throw it up, and sometimes
Oh,
they
when they
poop.
clean themselves.
Yeah, because they constantly lick themselves. Yeah, when they clean themselves, that fur they swallow. If you ever notice a
Okay.
cat's tongue is rough like sandpaper. So when they lick, it pulls the fur off. And with the weather changing, you know, the fur. But I'm gonna talk to my daughter. They need their nails clipped again, and they need a bath because I don't like the way they smelling. Unless it's me thinking. I think they don't stink,
Mhm.
stink, but how animals have this. Sometimes they just have. You got dogs.
That smell.
Sometimes they just have
Animal smell.
a
Yeah.
smell, and it's not that they smell dirty. They just don't smell fresh, and
Yeah.
they need to get a bath. They need a bath and have their ears
Thank you,
cleaned, and
Chris.
when they have,
Yep.
yeah, they just need to be groomed
My.
a little bit, and that'll cut down on and they're not long hair cats,
Mhm.
they're short hair cats, but their coats are shiny and so pretty. But I told my granddaughter, every time if you fix their food, put about a teaspoon of olive oil in their food when you mix it up, because we mix half dry food and half wet food and mix it up, and then
Mhm.
I put just a teaspoon of olive oil in it, and mix it up. They do have cat wipes. Nah, I'm too lazy for that. We take baby wipes and clean their face.
I,
I do that because Worm, the
yeah,
fat one, he always looks like
they
he
have
got eye boogers, and
all
I'm
white.
always cleaning his face. Because does your cat get
I
those
have
like
all
brown
white.
stains for their what? For their face or for their butt?
Mhm. The white is for their face. You can, and for their body, you can wipe their fur down, make it
Mm-hmm.
shiny, and you can clean them. So I wipe them down with them from the head to the toe.
Yeah, because their eyes, they get them eye
Uh-huh.
boogers.
Only
I
thing that
can't stand that.
yeah.
Some dogs get that stain,
Mhm.
that brown stain in their eyes. I don't know, it's something with their tears, and you have to
Mine,
clean it.
mine do. The white ones do. The white ones. You have to have this stuff called angel eyes. You put it in their food, and it's supposed to get rid of the brown stuff on the Maltese.
Hmm. Yeah,
But
Chris, you're right.
they
Cats
didn't
don't
like
like water.
they didn't like it. Very taste. Mm-hmm.
We try washing
If
them when
they
they have
have that.
when they had fleas real bad, we tried washing them. Boy, it was hard. They fought. But when they went and got neutered and spaded, they treated them for fleas, and within 2 days, the fleas were gone. My daughter spent maybe about $300 getting stuff for them for fleas, putting it in their food, pills, putting it liquid over by their neck, a flea collar, war all. Nothing was working, and they put something on them, and the fleas were gone. In 2 days, they were all gone.
Hmm. Yeah, I
Okay,
use that
Chris.
the the liquid. I like the liquid. Oh, um, it's the little liquid in those little tubes. You just take it. You
Yeah,
start at the back of the head and go all the way down to the tail.
that's what we did.
Um,
My daughter
that's
spent
what I
all that
use.
money
But
for it. And the tablets were like what, 30
hmm
something dollars a piece. It was six. So with three cats, she had to buy three boxes, which was like 100 and something dollars. And it wasn't working.
hmm
But whatever they put
yeah,
on the skin, they said it will fall off. So I think that if we every 4 months or something like that, we get them bathed, get their nails cut, and they get some
yeah,
stuff on it, it'll keep it under control. But they're
yeah,
sweet
yeah,
cats. They
yeah. It's
sweet cats.
every. Hmm.
Yeah, they're sweet cats.
Yep. So what is Tracy doing? Um, Love Lake. What is Tracy doing? I know you know. I did not know that she had that what's her name? A Pizarro had gotten upset with Tracy. I'm gonna put it lightly. That she had gotten upset with Tracy about the New Mexico guy. I guess she got
Jason?
her proof. You know, she was saying if she, huh?
Who you mean upset
Uh huh.
about Jason? Okay.
Mm-hmm. I guess I just happened to see an old video. I don't know how old it was. I came across it and I watched it, and
Chris,
or
there's the
she was
link.
driving, and yeah, people was telling her pull over, because that girl, Pizarro, she was getting just worked. She had worked herself. She worked herself up. Uh, talking about uh, having anything to do with it. And then I think she seen the emails and heard some audio. And so there was no way she could try to cover and deny that Tracy wasn't, you know, working with Jason. So, I mean, she just, I was like, dang, she need to calm down.
Waiting for you
Calm
to.
down, child.
Is Chris waiting for you?
Hmm?
Is
What's
Chris
that?
backstage?
Yeah, got
Is,
knocked off.
um,
I don't know. I don't see him. Block on this pages.
mm.
Well, the link is there, so. But yeah. So
Jason, Jason is
yeah.
Jason is
Said, oh,
sneaky and he's foul. I don't tune into him at all. I don't have him on. I'm not sub to him or
mm,
nothing. I will not support him, and the only way to shut him down is not to support him. Let him. He needs to lose his subs and
mm-hmm,
so he's disrespectful. And to me, he's crazy. He just got that
mm-hmm,
crazy look about
yeah,
him. To me, he looks demonic. His eyes look demonic,
mm-hmm,
crazy, like mm-mm, mm-mm.
yeah, yes, yeah. That Quantity be talking some crazy mess.
And I'm not, and the people want to listen to them and then complain about them. Hi, Chris. How are you?
Hey, what's up, everyone?
Hey,
Freaking
how are
Hey,
you?
everybody.
Chris.
Oh, you were talking
Hey,
about the cat.
Chris.
I
Yeah,
think
I
the
have four teenager cats.
Mhm.
Three, I mean.
well, my cat was Smokey, but I had seven of them.
Wow.
It was a long time ago. It was also in my
So,
mama's era, you know. So I I think that cats are very more smart than dogs, as far as
Yeah,
my opinion.
I love animals,
they
period.
say they are.
I I have a good heart, and animals come to me. It's like I go to somebody's house and they're like, don't pet that dog, he'll bite you. And they're like, yo, how did you get him to sit on your lap?
So,
I,
so how you
animals,
doing tonight? So how you doing
I'm
tonight, Chris?
I'm doing great tonight. I'm sorry. I think I got too much light in my face or whatever.
It's fine. It's fine. Looks like you're
Oh,
home
we see. Yeah,
alone.
we see you good.
Yeah, I am home alone. My father's on vacation. My grandfather's in the hospital. It's
Oh, I'm sorry
difficult.
to hear that.
It's difficult.
Mm,
I'm sorry to hear that. Very
But
sorry to hear that.
better. Oh,
but you know
better.
what? I deal with everything, and that's all I can do.
NYW says, "Hey,
Yeah.
Chris."
Oh man, I gotta pull out my other phone because I'm on a panel. That way I can look at the
Oh,
chat.
you can't see the chat. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't see the chat. Well, it's awesome. D, this is the first time I've ever been on your panel.
Mhm.
hmm
Yeah, I know.
but at least I
Really
brought my
is.
ass up here.
Yes, you did, Chris. Yes, you did. Nice meeting
Yeah.
you.
New, New York all day. I'm
Yeah.
happy for
Chris.
your service.
Yeah.
So you live in what part of New York? Brooklyn?
Thank you. Thank you. Thank
I grew up in Brooklyn, but now I'm in the suburbs, kind of like, like the Long Island. I live in Rockville Center, which is like
Okay.
20-30 minutes from Manhattan
Oh,
if
okay.
you can get the right run.
I'm from New Jersey. I'm 20 minutes from New York City.
I know who you are.
You know who I am, Chris?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Are you TR's girlfriend?
No, no, I'm not
Oh,
TR's
yeah.
girlfriend. No, they call me Miss
you.
Okay.
TR. That's my
Okay,
name. I'm not
okay.
TR's
Okay,
girlfriend.
okay. Okay, you got me confused. I'm sorry. But you know who TR is.
Yeah, I know who T. He said
And
he
you
lives.
know and you know SF Rose.
You know what? I think Chris. I think TR lives in the in the
He
islands, right? He
Oh
lives in
yeah.
no
Jamaica. I think he's an
no
island guy.
no TR lives in New Jersey.
He does. The Jamaican
Black
guy.
Blacklight Studios lives in Jamaica.
Oh, okay. I thought TR lived in Jamaica.
And FS Rose lives in Jersey as well.
Okay. But yeah, no, I'm in New Jersey and
Well,
I'm not TR's girlfriend.
I'm glad you know the freaking community. That's awesome.
Yeah, I do know the
Yeah,
community. Yeah.
DCOP, I've been with you since the
Hey,
beginning. I met you at Premier House
yeah,
long time ago.
yep. Premier
And your content
Hill. You sure
is real.
did. Yeah, we
Chris,
like
are
to
you
laugh. Have
Chris, are you a
fun,
DCOP,
content
chill.
creator? Chris, are you a
am I,
content creator?
Mm,
Chris, are
yes,
you
I
a
am.
content? I'm
Yeah,
gonna
you
have
yes, I
cook.
am.
Don't you cook?
Yes, I am. I've been around for a little bit. I just,
okay, well I'm
I've
gonna
been,
have to sub
I've
to
been
you.
slacking with the
Mhm.
COVID.
Oh, okay.
I
I just
haven't had
yeah,
time.
I'm gonna have to subscribe to you.
Well, thank you.
Hmm. You'll see me. I love cooking channels. I'm gonna have to check you out. I love cooking channels.
Well, I cook and I scratch lottery tickets. That's
Oh,
my,
okay. That's your
that's my
thing.
thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to check it out. But however, guys, I'm gonna quit right now. I'm hungry and I gotta fix me something to eat. All right. Much love and God and God's may God watch over all of you. So I'll check you out later.
All
Bye
right.
bye. All right,
Thank
bye
you.
bye.
Thank you.
Bye
It's
bye.
very
All
nice
right.
to meet you.
All right, Miss. Yeah. All righty.
Yo, D, it's just me
Up
and
to?
you.
Yeah. Yep, yep,
Well,
yep. What you
I'm
been
trying
up
to
to?
look at I'm trying to look at the chat and everything. Ain't
Oh,
nobody
okay.
talk, ain't nobody talking over there really.
They ain't no telling. And
How
what have
are
you
you?
fell asleep yet? I'm good. Ain't no telling. I am good. You fell asleep yet?
Oh, I gotta turn the volume off.
Uh, I just got an echo. See, you got any windows up, Chris?
No, no, I opened up my other chat, so I had to turn the volume down so you wouldn't hear the echo through my headphones.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right.
So now I can look at
Mm-hmm.
the chat
I love
and
Blake. Is the
I can be on the
oh you can see chat
panel.
now? Mm, okay. Your no echo decop. Oh, okay. Did you little Blake did Sharking come on tonight? Or did he take a break? I doubt he took a break. Uh, I doubt he took a break. No move. Go lay down. Just,
What's that? What you say go lay down? To your
you
child or
seem to be
to adult?
quiet.
I said you
Oh
said
my
go lay
dog.
down. Oh, okay, okay, okay. I was just trying to
Yeah,
get the right
to
conception.
my puppy. Yeah, yeah, my puppy.
Go lay
Once you
down.
say you
You
try
know,
not to watch Sir Super Toilet.
no, but you were like, yeah, go
Just
lay
call.
down. I'm like, oh, what? Something. It's got to be an animal or either a grandchild. Like, yo, go to sleep.
Storm, you made it back.
So what is your deal, D? Did you retire already? Did you retire from the NYPD
Oh
or are you still
yeah.
working? Are you still active member?
No, no, no. I'm retired. I'm retired. what? How many years ago? It's probably been 4 or 5 years ago.
How
What
many
is
years?
this?
How many years did you put in?
Yeah.
40? Oh,
Yes.
so you're definitely taken care of by the New
No, no,
York.
no. I put in. Uh, not. I'm not from New York, man. I'm from
Oh, you're
Dallas,
from Dallas. I'm
Texas.
sorry. I'm sorry. DCOP always. I always thought you were.
You think in New
I
York?
always thought you were in
You
New
think in New
York,
York?
sweetheart,
Oh yeah.
because you're a tough bitch. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I didn't mean to say that
yeah.
on
I'm
your
not from
panel,
here.
but you ain't not one to mess with.
That's okay.
You
No,
put
no,
somebody,
no.
you
I'm
will
not.
put somebody in their place right away. Like, what? Wait.
Oh yeah,
Is
will.
this my badge or yours? I'm sorry that I
Oh
forgot.
boy.
I didn't know you were West Coast. I thought you were East Coast because you do political stuff
Hey,
on
zero.
you do political stuff on your channel
We
where
just
you talk about New York and stuff like that. So I thought you were here.
yeah, we just talk. Somebody bring up political stuff or something in another state. We just talk about it. So yeah, but not New York.
New
Yeah.
York.
Mhm.
Okay. I'm on the east and you on the
Chris.
west.
Oh, Chris, when last time you been over there with uh Premier Premier Hill? What is he
I
up to? I
I
haven't
don't
seen him
know.
in a while.
I haven't seen him in at least
Yeah,
6, 7 months.
I know it's been a long. Yeah, been a long time.
Do you
hmm
remember Misty Rain?
hmm
Yeah,
Was
she
that your
changed it.
girlfriend?
What? No, that was Nikki.
Wasn't she your
Nikki Pink.
was your girlfriend?
Nikki
Nikki
Pink.
Pink. Oh, okay. Oh,
But
okay,
yeah,
okay.
we don't talk anymore. No big deal. Life goes
Yeah,
on,
I
man.
remember you told me. hmm Yeah, surely does.
Not a, not a big deal.
hmm
I'm not obsessing over somebody.
hmm I know you used to be quite what happened
I,
in front of
I, I've,
STR
ac-
house was
I've
there.
actually been dealing with more different problems in my life, like grandpa, like the last old school surviving soldier to survive, like he's in a rehab. He had a heart attack like 6 months ago when this COVID shit started going on and everything else. And I'm more
Your
upset.
grandpa.
Yeah, my grandpa, I'm more upset
hmm
that he's in hospital and he's, like, there's a possibility that COVID comes into it, you know,
Yeah,
because there are people
yeah.
that have problems and they don't know that they have COVID or anything like that. That's what I
hmm
mean by it. like I work my ass off every
Yeah.
day, but I don't know if I have COVID because I haven't been able to get tested yet. I'm working 80 hours a week. When do I have time for anything else?
Yeah.
I try to I try to have
Yeah.
fun with my YouTube channels and support people and actually try to do
Mhm.
something on my channel here and there, but I'm just way too flustered. There's way too much going on.
Mhm. You
And
might want to get try to
act,
find you some time to get tested.
actually, New York is probably one
Mhm.
of the best spots right now. It's not a hot spot. There's different parts in
It
Brooklyn and
is or it's not.
Queens. It's really not a hot spot.
Mhm. Oh.
I see, I see a lot
Oh,
of
okay.
people come from other states to come and visit. Now, when they go back
Mm.
to their own states, they're supposed to quarantine just in case. But
Yeah.
people don't
Yeah.
practice that value. So I don't know.
Mm.
I don't know. It's just a difficult time for this country right now. It's really
Mhm.
effed up. Like I don't mind wearing the mask, but now they're telling us we're gonna wear a mask for two,
Mhm.
3 years before all of this
2 or 3
comes
what?
together.
Oh,
Comes
two.
to
Oof. Shit.
like I don't know.
Dang.
In the five boroughs,
Mhm.
Manhattan, Queens, Brooklyn, the Bronx, and Staten Island, I think is the
Mhm.
fifth. Um, it's not going to get any better there because they're breaking laws, letting extra
Mhm.
overcapacity. We're only supposed to be at 25%.
Mm.
Now, Long Island is at 50%,
Mhm.
but 90% of the people are coming from the boroughs out here to Long Island. So I feel like I'm in
Mhm.
a, a threat at this point because there's too many people coming out here. They don't
Mhm.
they don't care about masks
Yeah.
and
Mm.
if I have to do it for my job, then it's not that hard to just throw a mask on and go into a supermarket or a store or a gas station
Mhm.
or wherever you're going. I just feel like it would be easier
Mhm.
if people were more
Right.
compliant. Oh, well, I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to get
Yeah.
political on your stream or anything like that, but it does make sense to
Oh.
everything.
Well, yeah. Put them. Yeah. 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 It's not that difficult.
Like I'm a
I
bar
mean, have to
I'm
do it. Have to do it.
I'm a bartender. That's my second
Mhm.
job. But I can't bartend right now because I'm at
Mhm.
the bottom of the totem pole and there's just not enough flow going around. Because you can't pack
Right.
100 people into a
Mm.
facility because it's at a risk of
Yeah. Like you
COVID.
used to.
Like
Mhm.
I've heard about people postponing their weddings because they want to have 100 people, 200 people,
Mhm.
more than 40 people. They're letting weddings that have
With
30 to 40 people work, but when you go to 100 or 200 people, they're like, no, no, no.
I
I
guess,
know you
I guess,
understand what I
I guess that's
mean.
the best thing to do is put on.
Even
Yeah,
though it,
yeah.
even though,
I
even
mean, the
though,
best thing to do is to postpone.
even though it is family, but you gotta understand that a lot of us have family from different places. So they're coming from Tennessee or Oklahoma or I'm just making up random places like
Mm-hmm.
New York and Jersey and then you got people in Texas and then all of these people are congregating all together.
Yeah,
It doesn't lead to
yeah,
good cause because if everybody is not getting tested at the same time, it doesn't work.
yeah. You don't know who's been tested, who's who has it.
See,
Mm-mm.
I work in a liquor
The
store.
best thing
Yeah.
to do.
I work in a liquor store,
Hmm.
and it's been essential the whole entire time. Now, I don't feel any different from the way my body usually activates and works, so I don't feel like I have it, but it doesn't
Hmm.
mean that I don't. And that's a scary thought to me
Right. Hmm.
because I don't know if I have the COVID. I could be spreading it to other people, but I'm wearing my mask 365,
Hmm. Yeah. I sure don't want it. So I'm gonna wear mine. If
Oh, I
it
listen,
be uncomfortable.
listen, it's very uncomfortable. It hurts my ears. It, sometimes you can't breathe in it, but you know what? To keep myself
Mm.
safe, that's what I'm gonna do, no matter what.
Yeah.
I mean, if I'm walking outside with fresh air, I keep my mask like half staff, where I could breathe out of my nose.
Hmm.
But it's still in
Hmm.
open air, so it's a little different. But now with all this
Mm.
cold weather coming up, the cold weather is what juices this COVID shit, and I'm gonna get a
Yeah.
little more mad or egotistical. Like, yo, where's your mask? Put a freaking mask on. I mean, you could take it as good or bad, but that's what I mean by it. Like the cold
Yeah.
weather will make
Yeah.
this virus stick around longer. The hot weather, we're going away from the hot weather.
Hmm.
Look, I'm over here wearing a blanket with the sweatshirt. Like, I know you understand
Yeah.
that, dude.
Yeah.
I, I'm
Little
happy.
Blake, what does Little Blake say? Yeah, I know it's spring here. We just had 50 to 55 die Wednesday. Oh Lord, that's a lot of people die one day.
Yeah, Chris, a lot of people
Jeez.
6 feet will
1,000
change.
total in Wisconsin.
Oh,
My
listen,
goodness.
uh, Blake, when I go into a supermarket, I stand double the distance. I'm 12 feet away from people. When I'm working, it's a little different
Hmm.
because sometimes you have to have customer
Yeah.
relationship with people, especially when you work in a
Mm.
liquor store. And that has been
Yeah.
that's one thing that I don't understand. Like I wanted to go. on unemployment and liquor stores were essential. What are you trying to do to the American people? Make them all drunks and
Mhm.
divorce and fiastical district, like violence between couples and things like that. Like, alcohol has always been a problem in this country. Now you just made it more accessible because you made it essential. I never understood that. Can you agree with that a little bit,
Yeah.
DCOP? Doesn't that make more domestic
Yeah. I
disputes and
guess.
things like that? Divorce
Yeah.
rate.
Yeah, it does.
We're gonna have a
But
baby
I
boom
yeah,
after
oh,
this
definitely.
one.
Yeah.
it's either drugs, sex, or violence. That's what you're gonna get out of alcohol. Drugs, sex, or violence.
Yeah.
Am I right about that?
I
Come on,
guess they
because
figure, hey,
you you worked in the field
yeah,
for a long time, so you know what I'm talking about. Like it's either drugs, sex,
yeah,
or
I got
violence.
you. I got yeah. Well, I guess they figure alcohol may kill the virus.
No, I just think they think that alcohol might keep the wife from killing the husband, or the husband from killing the wife
Yeah,
when they're shut down in lockdown. That's my opinion of it.
yeah. Oh yeah. That's gonna be rough.
Either
Whew.
that or give them some greens.
Yeah, they're gonna get tired of each other.
Either that or give them some greens. And you know what I'm talking about.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah, yep, yep.
Yeah, see, Blake knows what's up.
I'm just talking about it. I'm up there talking about the cough, and I'm sitting here coughing, coughing like this.
Are you a
Next, they gonna
regular?
be trying to put me in a tent.
Oh, hell no, they ain't
Yeah,
putting decop
yeah,
in
far
no
as I
damn
know.
tent. Hell no.
Tell
They
them
put
about it.
you
Don't put me in no tent.
they put you in a tent, I'm coming with you.
Our,
Even if I ain't got it, fuck it, I'm going over there.
you gonna come get
I'm gonna come get you. Like, yeah, man, what are you crazy?
you? Come on, give me. Yeah, I got this dry cough. Just a dry
Oh,
cough. It's be
see,
waking me up in the morning.
I have a smoker's cough because I smoke cigarettes, and people look at me and be
Hmm.
like, "What, you
Hmm.
got it?" I'm like, "No, it's a smoker's cough. I've been smoking for 30 years." I mean,
Hmm.
come on now.
Hmm.
But people
And
will look
mine,
at you right away like,
I don't know what the hell is.
why is he coughing like that?
Hmm.
Like, damn. If I knew it was different than a smoker's cough, then
I,
I would actually go and get a test or something like that because I know my body. That's a difference. The difference
hmm.
with a lot of people is that people think, "Oh, I got to sneeze. Let me go get a
Yeah.
COVID test." I mean, that's absurd because it doesn't make sense. If you know your body and you know how your body
Yeah.
works, then you don't have to just run and be a scaredy cat.
Hmm.
Now, if there was
Yep.
anything,
Doctor asked me if I wanted if I wanted another test. I was like, no. already
Yeah,
taken one.
they shoved that thing up in there, right? Does it hurt? I know
Yes,
you.
all
It
the way
does,
up there.
right?
It
Well, Governor
it doesn't
Governor
hurt.
Cuomo
It
took
doesn't
the whole
hurt.
fucking thing
It,
up in there.
it,
Did you ever see, did you ever
it
see the
doesn't hurt. It
newscast with
just
Governor Cuomo? He
it's.
just like he let him like shove it all the way up in there. He just looked at us like everything was cool. I was
I
like,
mean,
no,
it
that
is
looked like
like
it hurt.
it is. It's long. It's
Well,
long,
because
and
yeah,
they do
because
put all of it in.
they
They do
gotta
it like that.
they kind of gotta get all the way up into here
Yeah,
through your nostril. They go all the way up
yeah.
here.
So, but yeah. So they turn it. They twist it. They twist, twist, twist. And I
Oh,
was like,
they twist. Oh,
and they twist it. Yeah, until it goes all of. And when she
well,
told me, do you want another? I said, no, hell no. Don't want
shit,
nothing to do with that another COVID test.
I took one of them. I don't want another.
Yeah, I don't want another. You ain't finna fool me. I already been fooled once. You got by on the first one. You're not finna put,
they like they
push that
like
thing in
shove
your
it.
nose.
They shove it like up your septum
Yeah.
and like almost
Mm-hmm.
into your freaking brain. I mean, it gets pretty close. I think it's eyebrow level. I think
Yeah.
when they shove that thing in there. I'm like, damn,
I
my
mean,
nose
they
is that
just and I know it. I was like, she's talking
big?
about,
Hell
just
no.
don't hit me. Don't hit me. I was like, oh no. No, 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 no. You
the
won't
worst
get this chance again.
the worst part about all of that stuff
Mm-mm.
is that if they don't know how to administer it right, they can fuck up your nasal
Mm-hmm.
passages. And oh
Look,
well,
NYW. You woke up
I'm, I'm sorry for
and you
saying
guys are
the
falling asleep,
F
but
word.
we'll say that's okay. Barbara say this, Chris. People are complacent, very curious about the Rona. I cussed a woman out today for pulling her mask out, coughing, then put her mask back. Ew.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Why
That's
would
one
she
thing I
pull her
can
mask
do.
down and cough?
I can understand if you're gonna sneeze,
All
but you
right,
have
then what?
a tissue to sneeze into or something of that nature. But if you're gonna sneeze, sneeze in the freaking mask. Keep it away
He's
from
in the
me.
freaking mask. Yeah, you go
Well,
stand and sneeze. Oh God, no, no, no. That's crazy. Mm. Oh, oh, not sneeze. Oh, she was coughing. Ooh,
it's
that's worse. That's crazy.
very
She gonna take her
careful.
mask off and then cough. No, ma'am, I don't want none. You keep that damn test.
NYW, thank you.
Mask back on,
It's
and I asked
true.
her, did she? And she was like, I said, you know, you're nasty bitch. She is in my W. She is for real. Oh, nasty, nasty. I bet she. I bet
Who's the
she
nasty?
like you calling her nasty.
Who's the nasty ass?
Mm,
Did I miss something in the chat?
right. All right, YW, you gonna go to sleep now. You know it's past your bedtime. Yeah, I'm I'm gonna go to bed early because getting up, going to get that test done, my sleep. I was sitting up in the waiting room dozing. I can't believe I'm so sleepy.
Snoopy?
They had you sleeping.
Oh,
Well, I
Snoopy,
was
Snoopy.
sleepy
You
today.
talking about Snoopy Eats?
No, no, I was saying I was sleepy today. Oh
Oh, I
yeah,
thought you said
I know you
Snoopy.
was. I could just hear you cuss that woman out. I wish I could have heard that one. Oh my goodness. Oh, I got try to. Ooh, hopefully I can get it tomorrow and go vote. It's probably gonna be warmer than it's been this week, so I'll be hanging in the line long as I can stand up. Take my little chair.
You getting ready to go soon?
Yeah. Love Blake, you still here?
You got 3 hours in.
Yeah, I guess. Cause I
We're gonna try
was
and
what that shit
we're gonna,
Love Blake.
we're gonna push for 3:30.
Love Blake, what yeah. What I got? Yeah. I can get 3:30.
Mhm. Yes,
What's
we-
going on, Love Blake? Did you go check out? Must be really must be really quiet. Maybe, maybe not. I forgot. I can't see the.
Oh,
I don't
I
get the
don't,
notification when I'm on.
Blake. I don't work until three, 3 in the afternoon tomorrow. It's 12:45 here right now, but
All
I
right,
need to go.
NYW. Talk to
I need
you
to go.
sometime tomorrow. Have a good night.
Good night,
Too long.
MYW.
I guess. Yeah.
And I'm backstage. Okay. I
Mm-hmm.
hit the wrong I hit the wrong
Oh,
button, D.
I was gonna
My
kick you out.
bad.
The place who call I am and turn my heat. Yep.
I'm cold. It's chilly over here in New York. Texas, Texas.
Yeah.
What are you? Are you in the hot side of Texas or the cold side of Texas? DCOP.
Well, it was cold earlier. It was cold earlier
Are you
this week, but
are you
um,
on the Finley
today
River
today
side
it's
or are you on the Dallas side?
Dallas
Are
side.
you Oh, you're on the
Dallas.
Dallas side, so you're more towards the city.
Mhm. Mhm. Yeah.
You know who I'm talking about when I say
I
Finley
just get
River.
cold. I get cold.
If Finley's on the wooded side, the cold ass side. You know
Yeah, well,
Finley
no, I
River,
ain't on this
right?
side. Uh, where's I never heard of Finley River.
You never heard of Finley
Never
River
heard of.
Kennels? Really?
It. Oh yeah, 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 yeah,
You know
yeah. Cause he
Finley,
is
the
from
taco
Texas.
man.
What do you?
And he works at Sonic. He
He
works at
live from.
Sonic.
Yeah, he
You
work
know
at what?
Finley. You
No, Finley.
definitely
Now I know who you lives in. He lives. Do he
he
live in the
hunts.
country?
No, he
He
lives
he, he look like he live.
he,
Yeah.
he lives in Texas, but he hunts. He hunts like raccoons and whatever you can hunt
Oh,
over there.
okay.
I don't know
Cause I
what
know
kind of.
I
You
know
know
because
who I'm
I've
talking
seen I've
about? The Taco Man.
on with him in his live. Yeah, the taco.
He's live.
I know he
He's he's
because
live right
I've
now.
gone watched his lives when he no. But I've
My,
watched his lives
uh,
when he was going hunting. He had his dogs and he got out and it was in the looked like it was in the country. I was like, what the hell? I thought he might
yeah,
own some property out
his,
there and was going to feed
his,
his
his dogs are hunters. They catch the prey
yeah,
after
he's
he
got
feeds
them.
them. Them hunting dogs.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So like you say, send me one. Oh, send you
And,
what, a
and
taco?
I remember when you were there that night on Premier Hell's channel when we had Friendly River come up there, and that was when he was in the beginning of his channel, just like all of us were. And he came up and he
Mm-hmm.
had this
Mm-hmm.
Mexican hat on, and he was just mukbanging tacos for us while he was on the panel. I know you have to remember that one. It
Yeah,
was me,
yeah,
you,
yeah, yeah.
Nikki, and
Oh,
Aussie.
Philly. Look, like you say,
And then Finley came up there.
mm-hmm.
Aussie Outlaw. I know
Look,
you
like you say,
remember Aussie.
send you a coon. Mm-hmm.
I know you remember Aussie Outlaw. Like
Yes.
these are all the
Ozzy
people
is
we started
he,
with.
he's wild. He's
he
yeah.
he he
Mm-hmm.
definitely has a
Look,
big
like you say, you
opinion.
want a coon.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
he hunts for
He's
coons,
he's something else.
deers, pheasants,
Mm-hmm. No, yeah.
squirrels. Like he's a true
He's a hunter.
outdoorsman. He's a true outdoorsman.
Your temperature. I I
He
don't
knows
know
that.
what my temperature is. Let me. I had to ask the. Let me ask the. What's her name? Alexa. Oh no. Let me ask Alexa. What's the temperature?
27 here. Where are you, Blake? Why, it's 27 degrees. Where are you? Where are you located, Blake? Wisconsin. Okay, yeah. Premier House, stomping ground. And my girl Cheyenne is up there too. You're in the cheese factory, Love Blake?
It's 49 degrees Fahrenheit. Tonight, expect a low of 44 degrees.
It gets cold like Jersey. I'm not from Jersey though. It gets colder up there. I'm a Buffalo Bill fan, and it gets really cold when I went to college up there. It goes underneath. It goes 2 or 3 below, 4 below. I'm like, damn. Well, I'm from New York, born and raised, all different places of New York, but I've went out there. I've seen the world a little bit. Been to Germany, been to Italy. I've been to 32 of the 52 states. I just try to enjoy my life a little bit as much as I can. That's the good thing about being single and having no kids or grandkids or anything else. I just get to live for myself. But I'm also very family oriented, so I always stick around my family. Might go on vacation or something like that, but I always come back to my family, as close to my family as I can be. Because without family, you're nothing. Or you're a rich snob that doesn't care about your family. That's the way it goes. Disgusting. 50 miles an hour. Well, I have one brother and sister that lives on Long Island with me. They live in Suffolk County. And then I have another brother that owns a house in Florida and has an apartment in Texas. But he bounces back and forth because he works on the road with the Gas Monkeys family.
Oh,
The car show things. I don't know. I'm not really into cars. But if you understand, then you would understand what I mean, Blake.
uh, oh, I won't continue. It is 49 degrees.
I'm still here. Did you hear what I was
You there,
talking
Chris?
about?
Oh, okay. No,
Oh,
you was talking to
I was talking
Lord Blake
about
about your sister.
yeah, I was talking about Love Blake.
Something I see she had. Yeah, it is 49 degrees. 49 degrees.
Uh,
And I think he said 44 degrees tomorrow. Yeah.
my brother.
Look, like, is Sir King on? Or did he not come on? Yeah, I thought Halloween had already passed.
I have to sport this on your channel. Buffalo Bills are finally going to win the
Buffalo
division because
Bills.
Tom Brady is not in New Jersey.
Look at her. You complicate. You're free to. That's not prison. It's called. And I went in there. My the other two puppies was in the living room with my grandsons, and they was laying on the um mattress. It's one of those forgot what you call the mattress stuff. I forgot what you call it. I went in
The
there and I was like,
sleeper
wait a minute. The
was it the
heater was on a little heater, and then they had the air conditioner on. Hell, are y'all crazy? Uh,
LOL love.
no, yeah, mm, air conditioner, and I was freezing, trying to get my puppies their little pallet to bringing it in here because they be just trembling. And then they turn around and turn the air conditioner on. What? I said, oh, y'all ain't gonna freeze my puppies. They have to come in here with me.
trying to
Whereas
freeze
they like to lay
trying to,
right in front of the heater.
they trying to freeze
I
the
don't freeze
puppies
my
out.
puppies. They hate to come. Yeah. And if you see them, I don't know why they like to lay right in front of the heater. I got a little portable heater. They like to lay right in front of it. And that heat,
that's
just
that's
lay
not
there and
good.
they'll go to sleep just like that.
But that's not good because
For them,
they got hair and shit. They could like catch on fire if they're too close to it.
not, I don't, you can catch that kind of heater, can you? Can you catch on fire? Okay.
Well,
It's got like a protector, a metal cover on the front of it, but they just
oh,
like
okay.
the heat to just blow their face, and it puts them to sleep. They have babies. You give them a bath and they fall asleep. Then
So
if you put a heater right in front of them, they just go out.
how many dogs
Hmm.
do you have? How many
I
dogs
have
do you
three.
have? Three. You got what? Two girls and one boy, or two boys and one girl?
No, one one girl and two boys. I had four in all. One of them just died. What, last month?
Age?
Yeah, yep.
Was
I
it
had
age?
let's yeah. Hmm. Yeah. Just woke up one morning and I
Kick
I
kick
sort
the
of
bucket.
knew that he was gonna pass. Yeah, yeah. Because he wanted to. He didn't want to be in here with the rest of us. He wanted to go in his pen, and I think by himself. I think he wanted to pass by himself. What you
Oh
laughing at,
man.
Chris?
What Blake just said.
Shaved them ball. She said I shaved them ball. Oh, love Blake. Now that was early. They have hair now. Uh, I haven't shaved them yet. Not again. So they got plenty of hair. I'm sort of glad they do because it's cold outside.
Yeah,
So
it,
I'll let them
it's
do a
getting
little hair.
it's getting cold now.
I hate when it grows. 'Cause,
Man,
yeah,
I'll
but
tell you one thing as a
their hair
human
grows
being.
long.
Thank you for the hoodie because this this short hair is cold when the wind just
I
blows off
know
the
it.
top of your head.
Yes, 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 yes. Little Blake, I talked to Cassandra. Told me to tell you hi. She miss you.
Yeah,
Yeah. She said
it,
hello, hello.
it was great to be
Mm,
here. I gotta go. I gotta go cook and get some sleep
yeah.
and
Yeah,
everything.
we're gonna get off.
But
I
I,
know. I'm
I'm
gonna. I'm.
I'm giving you a heads up because I'm still here for 8.5 more minutes until we get you to 3 hours and 30 minutes. That's what I wanted you to do.
All right. All right. All right. We almost there. Okay. Yeah.
Almost there.
Lovely.
You're about
Yeah,
eight
I had
minutes
to
away.
see. Yeah, 8 minutes. Yeah, I'm going to bed too, Chris. All right, lovely.
Blake,
Get
don't
some
leave.
rest, lovely.
Blake, don't leave yet. We got 8 minutes. Let's get her 3 hours and 30 minutes of watch
Yeah,
time
eight
right now.
minutes.
Don't leave yet. Stay here.
This gonna be a good. Look, this gonna be a good sleep. It's gonna be a good sleep for me because I was going to the doctor today. I was sitting there. I was like, oh, I can't believe I'm this sleepy. That's because I stayed up too late last night. Mhm.
great, great,
Lovely.
great, great stream,
Who's
P.
hmm, thank you, thank you. Yeah. Chatted with some chatted with some friends. Chris hung out with us.
I'm happy you let me up
Yeah.
on the panel.
So
I
Blake
didn't
say
come
her
up
too.
to disrespect or anything like that. I
Yeah.
came here to be a supporter and be real with you.
Oh,
Nah, well,
yeah, yeah, no problem,
when
none at all. And you came
sometimes
up.
when you sometimes when you don't know people very well, you're kind of iffy about bringing them on your panel and stuff like that. But I've known you for a while. The panel thing is kind of
Yeah.
new to me, but I love being
Mm-hmm.
on people's panels because I have a lot of fun and I
Mm-hmm.
get to meet a lot of people and it's very
Mm-hmm.
interesting.
Yeah,
It's
it
like
is. Yeah.
it's something when I first started my
Mm-hmm.
channel
It is. It is.
14, 15 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't have this
Yeah.
panel shit.
Yeah.
StreamYards made all of this stuff happen
Yeah.
for us.
Yeah. Yeah.
YouTube didn't do it for us.
Mm-hmm. It makes time pass by fast, and you have a laugh and
Yeah,
have
and
a ball.
it's good to have people
Mm-hmm.
that are opinionated and not being an ass. I will say ass because I've
Mm-hmm.
seen lot
Yeah.
of ads on people's streams. And I don't mean that in a sexual way towards a
Oh,
women derogatory thing. I mean that like as
mhm,
somebody just not
mhm,
being polite or I've seen a couple
mhm.
people have a couple people's channels where they bring somebody on the panel and it's a porno pic or something like that. Like it's somebody's cock or something.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't agree with that in
Mhm,
any way.
mhm.
I think that's just wrong. If you want to come and support somebody,
Yeah.
support somebody with your voice. And then I see people that they don't have like I'm live, you can see my face. Like I don't appreciate people that won't
Mhm,
show their face when they come into the backstage or anything like that. If I'm gonna bring you on my panel, I want to see what you look like. I want to see if you even have a chance.
mhm.
Do you agree
Yeah,
with that, D?
yeah, yeah,
Because sometimes
yeah, yeah.
you don't know what
Uh,
you're getting into.
yeah,
I mean, you
yeah.
know
Because
what you get.
we've had some of that. We've
Well,
had some of that were right before they changed where you could click on people's name and see who they are and see if they got channel. Now you can so it's
oh, so
for
it's more of
porn,
a risk.
and I'll be trying to rush and get off. Hmm.
Well, I'm
What'd
glad
you
you
say?
brought me on I'm glad you brought me on. It's more of a risk now because you can't see as much as we used to. They kind of switched it up. Is
Like
that what you
you
mean
used
by
to?
that?
Yeah, because yeah, yeah, YouTube did. They took away the where you could click on the person's name and you could go to their page and see if there
Oh
is
well, I
it's
know that. That's different.
a real person.
That's that's a growing thing. It's very hard to grow now because now
Hmm. But
you have to literally look at
oh yeah,
somebody's
yeah, you can grow.
specific name
Yeah,
to grow. Not that
yeah,
I
you can.
not
Yeah, you
that that
can
bothers
grow.
me because I
It's
have
hard.
2,400
Hmm.
subscribers and I'm trying to keep up with everybody. I'm trying to be a true subscriber to everybody. And I'm bouncing around here and there and there and here. And I'm not trying to grow my channel anymore. I'm trying to work on my content and make sure my content is worthy of the subscribers I already have.
Yeah, yeah,
There's a lot of things I
yeah.
don't know
But
about YouTube.
those troll pages.
Oh, there's always going to be
Hmm.
trolls. No matter
Yeah,
no
those.
matter how long YouTube goes on, there's
Oh
always
yeah.
going to be trolls. Yeah.
Yeah, but then you
Somebody
run that risk
somebody
of
somebody might
letting
hate you
somebody
for
come
being white and
on.
somebody might hate you for being black. That's that's none of our problems
Hmm. Yeah,
because if we're real to
put
ourselves,
that back so
there's
you can
nothing that
click on
can
the
stop
person.
us.
Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, love Blake. They need to give us that back. I don't know what possessed them. That doesn't make sense to take that
Do,
opportunity
do,
away, where you can see,
do,
make
do
sure
you
it's
know
real.
do you know
Hmm.
why they did? Because the
Hmm.
girl channels were getting too many people monetized just because they had subscribers and
Oh.
no content or anything like that. Then YouTube's not making money off of it. So what they did was about a year and a half ago when they took that you couldn't go live anymore from your phone and they said that you had to
Uh-huh.
make 1,000 subscribers. That's where all of these growth streams came
Hmm.
from. They came from because they were helping everybody grow their channels, but too many channels grew too fast and got monetized
Yeah.
immediately.
And then they were monetized.
And and the thing with
Okay.
some of these monetized channels is they don't make YouTube money. So if you don't make YouTube money, they don't really want you to be monetized. So what happened was that 50% of the people that were getting monetized, 23% of them were actually making money for YouTube. The other 27% weren't doing anything. So they can't demonetize once they make you monetize unless you have a copyright strike or flags against your channel and things like that. But what they did was that's why they made it 1,000
Hmm.
subscribers until you can go live on your phone again. They tried to cut it down. And then when the grow streams like tree trimmer, um, TR, when all of
Hmm.
these streams started coming
TR.
up and you could come to their streams and grow your channel. Listen, when I first started my channel 16 months ago, I had 30 subscribers. Now I'm at 2,400 subscribers. In 16 months, I'll take
Hmm.
that. But you couldn't do that without the grow streams.
Yeah.
Tree, tree trimmer got me
Hmm.
to 1,000, and then island life fishing got me to 2,000. And then ever since then, I've just been meeting. After I got to 2,000, I decided to lean back on the growing thing and just start to get to know people. Like go to
Virgo.
streams. Like, do you want to subscribe to
Hmm.
me? Are you enjoying me or just enjoying my support? But either way, I still have loyal people. I've heard about a lot of people getting spiked
Yeah. Yeah.
on YouTube with purges and everything. Okay, if I get purged for two people once in a blue moon, I understand. They gave up on me.
Mm-hmm.
Not a big deal. But I hear about people getting purged for 1,000 subscribers, 100 subscribers. I'm like, I don't know if I believe you because it's never happened to
50.
me.
It happened to me.
What was your biggest purge?
Yeah. Yeah.
I said, what was your biggest purge? How
No,
many?
40 some people. One 40 some
Really?
people. And it was while I was working toward my 1,000 subscribers. One I, one
Oh,
night I can't remember the
yeah,
exact number,
I
but
remember that.
then
I
the
remember
next
that.
day I had lost I had lost like 40 subscribers. On the next day I woke up. They did it like I think twice, two times. I lost like 40, and then the next one I lost nine subscribers. Yeah, so they do it. I say, my goodness, that food. Oh, you looking at Chris food on his channel? He be cooking. It's 3:30. I'm gonna get off of here so I can lay down. I guess I watch some TV. I'll check and see if Sir King is got anything worth looking at. That's if he's on. Or Crisco. Mm-mm. Chris be cooking. I may just see, uh, look at some videos I might have missed that I made. Ugh. Good night, Quiet Storm. Thank you for coming. When you sleep, you was all quiet. Good night, little Blake. Chris. Say good night, little Blake, to Quiet Storm.
Hey, I'm sorry.
Oh, this
I,
okay. Oh, my goodness.
I'm,
Did I bring
I'm
my mute?
sorry. I had to use the banyo.
Hmm.
I
Oh,
was
you had
trying
to
to,
use the baño.
yeah, I was trying to hold it the whole time. And I was like, oh no, it's gotta go
Oh,
now.
we have to go.
But
Uh,
I wasn't
well,
gonna
it's
bring y'all into the
3:36.
bathroom with
Made
me.
it. No, we was fine out here. All right, well, we done made it to 3:30, 3:36. So we're gonna get off of here. I'm gonna lay it down.
Well,
I'm a little tired.
I told
Yeah.
you I was gonna push you another half hour, D,
Mhm.
and it was worth it.
We got it.
We got to talk and
Yeah,
everything.
sure
I
was.
I love you, Blake.
Mm-hmm.
Good to see you.
Real lovely. All right,
Well,
lovely.
that's good
So,
peoples right there.
all right, Chris. I will say take
I'll
care
see
of
you soon.
yourself, and we will see you next time.
I will see
Okay.
you
You
soon.
have a good one.
Don't shave your head again.
All
It's
right.
getting cold.
I know it.
I'm just messing with you.
All right,
I'll
buddy.
see you soon, D. Great to see you.
Okay.
Good night, love
Bye bye,
Blake.
babe. You too. All right. Lovely. Thing off.